last time on Higurashi, we learned that Rika has a strange girl with horns that only she can see, that inhabits her body. Doesn't necessarily possess her. Rika is in full control. But they do, like, if Rika eats things, Hanyu, which is the name of the girl, also tastes them.
Yes.
So we have learned, and we kind of already figured this, is that um, Rika has a fate where she dies in every universe. And Rika is fully aware of the universes, is like remembers everything from each one. In each universe, each timeline, there are inevitabilities. And then there are also like she was like calling them different factors. There's the factor of Takano, and there's Oishi, and these two seem to be like the catalyst for the tragedy that ends up happening in each timeline. And there's also the inevitability that somebody ends up going insane. Like Keiichi, Rena, or Shion, I think was the other one. Mion has never
Yes.
gone crazy. Uh, but those were the three that she pointed out that end up going berserk and killing everybody, or getting paranoid and killing everybody. Um, so there are many different factors, and Rika has kind of just become resigned to all these inevitabilities, and is like, you can't fight fate. They end up having like a little game thing in the toy store, in Mion's uncle's toy store, which has happened before in one of the previous chapters, and it's happened so many times. Rika's been through this like over 100 times, right? That's been established. Like, so fucking Rika knows exactly what game she's going to play and exactly what game Keiichi is going to play, and she decides to tell him her predictions, and she's exactly right. And she's like, "See, you can't fight fate. Like you can't you can't fight it." And Keiichi's like, "Well, fuck you. I'm going to ask for a different game and I'm going to change things." And he ends up giving the doll that in a previous chapter, the Shmion chapter, which I believe is chapter 2, um he didn't give the doll that Mion wanted to Mion. He gave it to Rena, and Mion was upset about it. Um, and that kind of jump started like the entire tragedy of that chapter, if I recall correctly. And
Yes.
yeah, so Keiichi kind of like Rika goes to like prod him to be like, "Hey, give the doll to her," but he already knows. He's like, "I got this," and then gives it to her, and she's embarrassed, but she loves it. And that's essentially like what I remember happening. We also learned Satsuko has a chronic illness. We don't know what it is, but we know she has. Is it like a disease, or do we know yet, or is it just like we just know
We
she's
do not know.
she's just chronically ill to some like degree. Um, we just know that she has to take like 2 injections a day. Um, I believe now it used to be more, but because they were like, "Oh wow, that's great, only two," and it's like, Jesus, it's that serious that you have to take 2 injections a day, and it used to be more. So fuck, Satoko is sick as fuck, chronically ill. Um, and we didn't she's been chronically ill this entire story, and we just never knew. So this has been kept on the down low, and Rika's the only one who seems to know about it, and of course Irie and Takano. um so is there anything else I'm missing?
Satoko is sick as hell. It's true. She's my friend and I love her.
Satoko will never be ballin'. Satoko when she's ballin'.
Satoko when she's ballin'. Yeah! Ugh.
I gotta get used to doing a Rika voice again. Hang on. Any questions, class? No? We're going. Do you have any questions, Cal?
Where's the bathroom?
Oh, Buddy, we're already starting. You're gonna have to hold it.
No, that's fine. I didn't ask for the bathroom. I asked, where's the bathroom?
Damn.
Like, I do need to pee, but it's not pressing. I'll hold it.
Okay. In like 50 minutes, we can go pee.
Yeah, don't worry. I can hold for hours.
Wow. What? I know I've heard some people mention it before, but they were serious about that? This is Rika still narrating, right?
Mm-hmm.
This world always has a lot of nice suggestions, but they're mostly out of politeness, right? They're just something you laugh off and reply with, that would be nice. But those ideas generally end as jokes, so it's crazy when they turn real.
Alright, before I forget, hang on. I need to... Blue Sky has that new, like, I'm live thing that highlights your little icon when you're live, and that's really helpful, so I gotta put that on there real quick. Twitch.tv/SpoonyPlays.
It pisses me off that Blue Sky is genuinely a good website that is run by some of the most annoying people alive.
Oh yeah. That's unfortunately, like, gonna happen everywhere. I feel like
For sure.
people who, like, people who make cool tech websites and shit are always annoying as fuck. Anyway.
People who, like, insist that you're morally wrong if you're not getting into Linux.
Yeah. Woo! Moonlight Kitsune.
Whoa!
Oh my goodness, welcome, Moonlight Kitsune. How is Claire Obscure? I've heard that's a really good game. It won every award ever. Wow.
Don't talk to me. It's not even that I dislike that game. I thought it was pretty fucking good, but...
Well, I hope you had fun with it regardless. Welcome in. You're just in time. We're just starting like chapter 3 of chapter 7. It's very confusing. But if you don't know anything about Higurashi, well, you're going to be real lost because there's been a lot that has happened before this. Several, like 50 hours of gameplay. So, but if you don't mind being lost, well, welcome. From my dimension to yours. Awesome. You beat it and it deserves the awards. Going to hunt side stuff in my own time. Fuck yeah.
That's awesome.
Hell yeah.
My take is that
Yeah.
the awards that it got, it's not that it doesn't deserve them.
No.
It's not the game's fault that Jeff Keighley is a hack who tries to glaze shit so much.
Yeah. I feel like maybe there could be a limit on how many awards like
Yes,
something could be nominated for. Like 3
I totally
tops
agree.
or something.
I think the game itself should get 3, and then maybe you can get a 4th for an actor.
Sure. Yeah. No, I agree. I'm just kind of sad that Silent Hill F, the actress,
Robbed.
got robbed. She did so good, but I'm sure the acting is also good.
The majority of people in that fucking category were people from Claire Obscure for their roles in Claire Obscure. What do you mean 3 different actors from that game?
Okay, at the very least, I think if you're going to have a Best Actor award, you should have one character from that game.
Yes.
You can't have it dominated. Okay, all right. I'm sorry you rated from Claire Obscure and we're shit talking it now. We're shit talking the game awards. Like, let other games shine. I do want to try it someday.
So many games came out last year.
It's just an RPG, and I'm not like. It takes a lot for an RPG to click with me, but my favorite game ever is an RPG. So, who knows?
You also need to learn how to parry.
I need to learn how to parry?
Yeah, it's very big on the parrying.
But it's a turn-based RPG!
Yeah.
What in hell? Anyway.
Visual novel.
We're trying to defy Rika's fate.
What am I gonna do? Say you're wrong? I mean, like, you can, but we're not, so that's okay.
You can, but you can be wrong about us being wrong.
Like we said, we're not shitting on Clair Obscur. I liked that game. I played it all the way through. I think it's very good.
Yeah.
I think that the Game Awards and Jeff Keighley are bad.
Yeah. Didn't the Game Awards give Silent Hill Ascension an award, or was that like the Oscars or something? It was something.
It was last year. I don't remember it.
It wasn't. It was like the year before. Anyway, welcome! I'm gonna be reading. But those ideas... What? Wait,
Sorry,
Yoma.
I was reading one more thing from chat.
Read what Yoma said. Go.
They should make you have to parry Rena manually in Chapter 6 ending, and if you time it badly, you have to reread Chapter 6.
All of
That's some Kojima shit.
That is some Kojima shit, dude.
He wanted to do that for the, No, that's not right. This is a different person. Never mind. Leave it.
Alright. Let me read this as Rika. But those ideas generally end as jokes, so it's crazy when they turn real. Yeah, I'm serious. Uncle Yoshiro was giving you a ton of praise, too. He said it was amazing how well that pop-up pirate game went in the toy store yesterday.
I had no idea you could play the game like that. I am back at Higurashi again. I thought I could escape that nightmare. You don't have to be here.
Yeah. If you don't want to be in the nightmare, if it sucks, hit the bricks.
Yeah.
There it is.
I should mention that. Oh my god.
There it is. Just walk out. What are you going to say?
I should mention that some of the kids around my table wanted to play with you too.
Oh, you were reading.
Yes.
Wow, that's what we're here for.
Keiichi is a genius when it comes to playing games.
You know, I wasn't just playing around. I was giving it my all because I had no choice but to win. I guess we made it look... I guess we made it look like a lot of fun for the audience, though. Oh, Shion!
You definitely have a blast no matter what club activity you're doing, Kei-chan. The coach was saying that the Hinamizawa fighters would be happy to have you if you join the team.
That's very true. Dr. Do you want to be Chie, actually? I'm
Sure.
a lot of characters here.
We swap her back and forth every episode, it's fine.
Yeah.
That's very true. Dr. Iria had nothing but great things to say about you at the meeting last night, Mayabara-kun. You have the ability to bring people joy, and far more than you think you do.
You think so?
This old man didn't mention your name just because you're his friend. He did it because he's confident you can do the job.
Trance.
I was there at the meeting too, and no one was against the idea.
Mayabara-kun, you honestly do have a good reputation around the village. I've heard good things about you in Okinomiya, too. What you did in the match between the Hinamizawa fighters and the Okinomiya Titans was legendary. It really was incredible. The reporters were there to see Kameda-san, but they were really more impressed by you.
They're talking about that rigged baseball match I set up with Kameda-kun.
Oh, this is Keiichi.
It is Kate. Oh. Alright. Time for Keiichi. The public did end up believing that talented pitcher walked me out of fear for my insight. Kameda-kun and I have entered a strange relationship since then, but I'd really rather not talk about it right now.
What do you think, Keiichi-kun? I think you can do it. I'm backing you up too. I definitely think you should be in charge of the Watanagashi Planning Committee.
Watanagashi is an annual village festival held in June. Yeah, it's definitely Keiichi if he's telling me about Watanagashi. It's supposed to be the biggest event in the village, and most of the people living here gather together for it. Since this is a major event, they always organize a committee to plan out the festival a few months in advance. The festival is only 2 weeks away, and I just moved to this village, but now they want me to join the committee? Look, first of all, I don't even know what to do in a committee.
You don't need to be too concerned about it. The job we unanimously want you to fill is hosting the auction.
What the hell is that? I don't know what an auction is. I'm 14. Do you want me to sell bananas or something?
Well, let me explain. We're holding an auction event for the first time this year. We're going to auction off donated items just to see how it turns out.
There's kind of a long story behind it. We wanted to do something in which everyone can participate using donated items as prizes. But the elder members decided to distribute the prizes using something other than a lottery for their own reasons.
To put it simply, our hag of a grandmother let her temper get to her and wouldn't back down after that. But she didn't really consider any specifics.
Yep. Anyway, we had to come up with how to utilize those donated items. At that point, we thought of doing an auction.
That sounds like fun. You might be able to get something good for a really cheap price. It's fun just to watch the show, too. I do love a good auction. The items were all donated, so they were free, huh? That committee sure is good at making money.
The profit will be going into the beer fund for the village committee's winter getaway trip. It's not far.
You're not ready for beer yet, Furude-san.
The hell I ain't. I think I understand what's going on now. But still, I've never done anything like it before.
I'm sure you can do it, Keiichi-kun. I bet you'd do really well if they told you that you'd get to keep 10% of the profits.
Well, yeah. If I can gain something for producing results, then I'll do my best at it.
On the other hand, you might end up be facing a dreadful penalty game if you don't produce anything.
Wait a minute, Satoko. Why would I agree to a risky deal like that? Don't forget, they're the ones asking for my help. I'm a very busy guy, you know. Try asking my agent first.
Alright, Kei-chan. If you want some kind of compensation, we can talk about it. I really want you to be a part of this. We can make a deal.
That sounds interesting. I wonder what I should ask for.
We're always talking about punishments, but it's our first time talking about a reward. That's true. We're always fighting for something, huh?
Rena is right. The whole purpose of our club activities is to escape the punishments we come up with. Even if we win, we never get a prize or reward for it.
Keiichi has no idea how to respond to something that sounds too good to be true.
Maybe Mi-chan can come up with a good idea? It's hard to decide on what you want, isn't it?
Let me see. How about this? An admission ticket to Angel Mort's dessert fiesta. I didn't give Mort his Angel Mort outfit! Fuck. It's fine. It's fine.
Don't be too cheap, sis. Why don't you give him 3 years worth of admission? Hey! That sounds more like a deluxe reward to me.
I heard that some people pay lots of money for that ticket. Are you sure you can hook me up with 3 years worth of admission?
Of course I can. But you have to do a good job.
I'm sure he will. With Keiichi-kun there, it's gonna be heaps of fun. I feel the same way. I'm really looking forward to the auction now. Yeah, you could probably get people to line up for takoyaki that doesn't even contain octopus.
Hey, takoyaki without octopus? That's impossible.
No, I'm pretty sure you could do it. It's just fried batter.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah.
You'd probably say it was a healthier kind of takoyaki.
Are you making fun of me or what?
So what do you think, Mayabara-kun? I think you'll do a wonderful job.
Chie-sensei was also on the committee. She must have backed up Mion's suggestion when she brought my name up at their last meeting.
I'd also love to see what kind of magic you can do. Nipa!
Wait. Do it! Do it! Do it!
Nipa!
We synchronized.
A good auction always depends on how good a speaker the host is.
Sounds like it's going to be Keiichi Mayabara's big show. It'll just be so much fun just to watch.
Hey, I haven't accepted the offer yet. Oh! Ow, wow!
Yes. Don't worry, Keiichi-kun. You can do it.
You're saying that because you don't have to.
Oh, that's not true.
The principal suddenly opened his mouth. Maibara-kun, in my opinion, you will do a fine job. As a man, isn't it your responsibility to meet people's expectations? If I had to, I'm sure I could do it. Mion has made me do so many different things for the club, and I've learned a lot from that. Besides, this would be the first time I could get a reward without having to worry about punishment. It should be fun, too. This was the first...
Men.
Remember, men.
If you ever fall short of an expectation, you just gotta transition.
You're no longer a man. Estrogen
You're no longer
time.
a man. You gotta... It's force femme time, I'm sorry.
It's force femme time, I'm sorry. This is the first time so many people were counting on me like this. To be honest, it made me pretty happy. Still, I was worried about getting dragged into something that required a lot of work. I couldn't erase that thought from my mind. But I was in Hinamizawa. The people in this village would never do anything to betray me. They genuinely believed that it would do a lot to liven up the festival if I became the host of their auction. I've only been here for a short period of time, but I know that the people here are honest and kind. Fine. As a man, I'm going to do it. I'll take care of it. You know, this reminds me of Beastars, how often, like, Legoshi would be like, as a male wolf, it is my duty to protect this white rabbit girl. Okay, man. Wait and see. I'll make it the greatest auction in the world. Don't forget to get me that Angel Mort Pass. I'll make sure to do a good enough job that I'll deserve 10 years worth of tickets.
Good for you, Kei-chan. You want to go to the pervert restaurant. I'm so proud of you.
Everyone gave me a round of applause. How many times had this happened in my life? Not once. This was the first time I'd ever been applauded.
And everybody clapped.
Oh my god, Keiichi, I'm so sorry. By the way, I'm surprised that no one disagreed with the suggestion at the meeting. There are lots of old people in the village committee. I'm a young guy who only just moved here. I've known for a while that Mion has a lot of influence locally, but I couldn't believe that everyone in the committee would accept it just like that.
Most of them are that kind of hard-headed old people. But the new generation is gradually taking over, you know.
We won the dam conflict, and now we're aiming to build a new era and grow more and more prosperous. That's why we value the involvement of young people and people from outside the village, too. You're young, and you're from the city. You also have a good reputation, so you're the perfect guy for this.
I have a good reputation, huh? I have no idea why so many people have heard of me. She makes it sound like they killed all the old people at the dam conflict.
Yeah, fuck all those old people.
That's Rika saying that.
Fuck all life. It's something to do with Michan's punishments, I think.
I knew it!
Alright then. I'll call your parents about it tonight, so please let them know when you get back home today, okay?
I'm sure my parents will have no problem with it. They won't have any objections to raise, at least. They might ask me why my name was brought up, though. Chie-sensei and the principal went back to the teacher's office after the discussion ended. We were in the middle of lunch break at the moment. Chie-sensei and the principal had come along together. What?
For some reason, I read it as we were in the middle of a lunch break moment.
Lunch break moment! Hashtag lunch break moment. Look, my mom packed me celery! Wow! Lunch break moment. And Mion scared me by saying that they all had something to talk to me about. My stomach wasn't digesting my lunch particularly well. I think I was...
You
were this guy.
I heard everything! Good for you!
Okamura, it's a big honor being chosen by the village committee.
Hey there, Tomita-kun and Okamura-kun. I'd love to give that honor to you.
No, well, thank you. I wouldn't be able to handle it.
I realized the whole class was talking about me. They were saying how fun Watanagashi was going to be and how high their expectations were for it. I might have taken on a huge responsibility. I needed to do my best to succeed at it.
By the way, I forgot something. My granny made tons of ohagi. She told me to give them to my classmates.
Mion clapped her hands as she remembered and took a box out of her bag. She opened the lid, letting us see a bunch of ohagi neatly packed inside.
there really are a lot. I think there might be enough for everyone in this class to have one. Oh, they look so yummy and cute.
Exactly.
For some reason, my granny loves making ohagi.
That's because Sohei used to love them. Ah, yeah. I heard my gramps used to like ohagi. He ate tons of them.
I like how Rika calls her grandpa by his first name. Like, that's like something an old woman would do.
No, but I guess, like, if Rika ever did know Mion and Sion's grandpa, she probably would only know him as Sohei.
Maybe.
Like, unless she's calling him grandpa also, which is probably not far off the mark.
Probably. Yeah.
For your grandma, ohagi's something that makes her remember your late grandpa, huh? You think so? That's humanizing grandpa and grandma too much. I thought Gramps liked canned food.
Uh-oh. If we remember why Shion doesn't like canned food. Or I don't think they made that explicitly clear. I just assumed that she didn't like canned food because of the whole story about canned people meat.
You don't like canned food, do you, Shion?
What? Is that true?
I'm sorry we're laughing at... I remember
Sohei
when
and
they
the
lost
damn wars.
Sohei in the damn wars.
Why so? Well, it's because of the smell. I just don't like the smell of the metal. Oh, is that so? After always forcing me to eat my squash, it turns out that you too have something you can't eat?
I also don't like canned food, but I've talked about that already.
To tell you the truth, she hates canned food because...
Come on, sis. Don't you dare tell anyone!
I don't know what's going on, but it seems Mion knows a secret about Shion. Ooh, tell it to us. Go on. The reason why Shion doesn't like canned food must have been something pretty funny. No. The two sisters battled for a while. The machine gun knee kicks Mion launched from close quarters weren't bad, but I don't think she expected Shion to land a capture suplex off it. Damn.
Where's space? We need their, like, wrestling move knowledge.
Guess Shion is the stronger of the two siblings.
I'd rather tell you the truth than have you hear about it from my sis. See, there's this bad guy named Kasai.
Oh, the ally.
He once told me, when I was still young and innocent, that there's sometimes human meat mixed in with canned food.
Yep. I called it.
I've heard an urban legend like that before.
Me too. I once heard that there's dog meat mixed into beef bowls and worms inside burgers. Ew! What?
But if it tastes good, like, who cares? Like, obviously, if it's human meat, I care. But, like, there was, like, a huge scandal in, like, the early 2010s that a supermarket in the UK called Tesco had been caught selling on an advertised horse meat mixed in with the regular meat.
No, that's not
And
good.
everyone was outraged, not because they were a company that was lying, but because, ew, horse meat? Gross. Why is that the thing you care about? It tasted good, didn't it? It was healthy and fine.
Well, the thing is, I don't know about in the UK. It might be different in the UK. But in America, horse meat is illegal. But there's a reason for that. And that's because it is nigh impossible to find a horse that isn't full of drugs and steroids for horse racing.
I don't think that's necessarily true here because a lot of people have, like...
You guys have wild
pet
horses.
No, we do not.
You don't have wild horses. I said that and I was like, oh, no, that's not true. Y'all don't have any wild animals.
That's also not true.
It's not true, but
bunch of wild animals. We have too many deer for one.
That was an exaggeration. Kill the deer, eat the deer. Yes.
I wish that you could just like. It pisses me off because the UK government is so all in on like rich people hunting, and they're like, go kill all the foxes, these endangered animals. Go on, kill them. Why are we not putting bounties on fucking deer? You don't want to reintroduce wolves because the farmers are mad. Fucking idiots. you won't do anything to cull the deer that are destroying
Kill them.
the environment?
Eat them.
Set the rich people on them. Bing bam boom, problem solved.
Bing bam boom. Nah,
Yep,
they need to kill things that are exotic and almost extinct. That's their whole thing. No, Rory, I know you're a deer, but we gotta kill them. They must be killed on sight. That sounds awful. That sounds awful. There's too many deer in the UK. There's too many. Anyway, did Satoko?
Deer are too cute to be killed, and cows aren't. What is this vegan
Dude,
shit you're
have you
programming?
ever seen... Listen, have you ever seen a cow? They are so fucking cute. They are 10 times cuter than horses. I'm sorry. Like, horses are cool and all, but horses ain't cute. Cows, sheep, pigs, dude.
They're adorable.
They're so fucking cute, and I eat them. Chickens? Chickens. I used to have pet chickens. I still eat chicken. Fish? Fish aren't that cute, but they
Alright,
can
I'm going
be.
back to the top because we missed a lot of messages.
All right.
We had a big horse meat thing here too. I remember being like, "Okay, that sounds fine." When I was a kid, yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Like
how
obviously,
how different
Sorry,
are
go on.
horses from cows? Like, come on.
as like the problem really does lie in the fact that if you aren't telling people what's in something, then that has problems with allergies.
Oh yeah.
But like eating a horse as a baseline, not that crazy.
Yeah, most animals are cute. And we know you're like joking, Bats. We're just making a counter argument to your joke. Cows are adorable, but man, are they delicious. Give me that burger. Woo!
Tell the rich people that deer is a delicacy. Deer is a delicacy though. People know that. Like you're not gonna find deer in a supermarket here.
Yeah, same here. God. All right, do we want to continue the
Yes,
Higu?
my
All right.
apologies.
No.
Are you quite serious? I can never eat beef bowls or burgers again after hearing something like that.
There's horse in it.
You see, Satoko? It was a very traumatic thing for me. You have my sympathy, but I still have yet to forget how you made me eat a full course squash meal.
Squash can be pretty gross. I don't mind squash, but some butternut squash can make me go ugh after a while.
You need to let go of that one. That meal was delicious.
Because we're talking about this, I'm starting to get worried there might be something mixed into this ohagi too.
Oh? Well, at least with the ohagi that I brought. You can't really be sure that there's nothing else inside.
What's ohagi? I forgot what ohagi is. I'm gonna look it up. Ohagi.
Oh, but the mochi. It's like,
Oh, it's okay, so it's mochi it's mochi coated with sesame or soybean powder. So it's just mochi.
yes.
It's just mochi with yeah, it's just
What a
mochi.
fancy exterior.
Fancy mochi. Ohagi that Mion brought. When you consider that, it's only natural to suspect that she probably did something to them. What's going on? I felt like I was forgetting something. But I didn't remember anything that I was forgetting. It was like one of those deja vu moments. I'd never been in this situation, but my mind was telling me that I'd been there before.
What's wrong, Keiichi?
Nothing. I just feel like Mion has given me ohagi before. Yeah, and you thought, like, not you thought, there was a needle in it, and he thought it was on purpose. But this is the first time, right?
Is it? Mita?
I think this is the first time. You must be mistaking it for something else.
According to my memory, this is the first time Mion-san has brought ohagi to school.
Ah, I know. You're being cautious because these are from this old man, aren't you?
That's nothing to brag about. I think you should be reflecting on your regular behavior.
You're right. I wouldn't feel this way if Rena brought me ohagi. Yeah, you would! Rena's really good at cooking. They're small, but very carefully made. I don't remember, in chapter 1, was it Rena who made them? Or, I don't remember.
It
might
was
have.
Mion who had made them, but Rena who brought
They
them?
were both
Question mark.
there. I'm pretty sure. I think they were both there, and they both brought them.
Did you just like lean into your mic? It just suddenly got super loud.
What? That's weird.
You just suddenly got like way louder.
Am I like am I like way louder now? Whoa.
It's like not too crazy, but it was like noticeable. I was like, whoa.
Whoa. Hi, Leyland.
Huh? I've never made ohagi before.
What? What was I saying? Why did I say that Rena had made ohagi before? Why would I know that Rena made her ohagi small but neatly? I had no idea where that memory was coming from. I could only assume it was an error in my brain. Mion was saying that this was her first time bringing ohagi to class. As I tilted my head in confusion, everyone started reaching inside the box. Rena took out one for me and put it on the lid. I stared at it closely. What was I so concerned about? Mion said that I was probably concerned that she did something to the ohagi, but it wasn't quite that. I really didn't know how to explain it. I felt like I was forgetting something important. I'd forgotten something important, and all I had was the obligation to remember it. Brother, this is exactly what ADHD is like.
It's true.
It's like constantly, moment by moment, I'm like, am I forgetting something? I'm forgetting something. What am I forgetting? Ah, well. And then I realized like 3 hours later, oh, God, I forgot to take my meds or something like that. In front of me was nothing but a single ohagi that came from Mion's house. I was frustrated, but I really couldn't think of anything. There's no way I could remember it, because I didn't know anything.
You should, Julian Naps.
You should. No, I took my headache meds like way late, and I was like, man, why does my head hurt? Oh! And I'm glad I took it like an hour before stream, or else I would be dying. Anyway.
Keiichi, you've been staring at your ohagi for a long time. What's the matter?
Oh, it's just, I'm experiencing deja vu. Don't you get it sometimes? It's your first time seeing something, but you feel like you've seen it before. Keiichi actually remembers the last 6 chapters perfectly. He just got distracted and forgot. Yeah.
So, you feel like Mion has given you ohagi in the past?
I'm sure it's just my imagination. Mion just told me that she had never brought ohagi to school before.
Keiichi, you can't have memories of what didn't happen. If you remember something, I'm sure it really happened before.
Rika-chan told me something strange. I didn't usually take her random comments seriously, but ever since I saw her making those predictions in the toy store, I've been curious about her special powers. I felt like she was telling me something deep. It's weird to hear that from you, since you're so great at making predictions. Are you talking about the cycle of reincarnation or something?
I don't know much about religion. I just want to tell you that if you know about something, that's something that happened to you. I want you to try and remember what happened. I don't want you to treat it like you're just mistaken. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
No.
I guess. I was a little surprised by how serious she sounded. I always thought that Rika was just an innocent girl who fooled around all the time, saying things like meep and nipa. My neighbors must think I'm insane how much I go nipa. But all of a sudden, she seemed like a totally different girl. Was I supposed to take it as a joke? The serious look on her face told me it wasn't the time for jokes, though. If that's what you're telling me, then I guess I still hear the nipas. And I guess I got ohagi from Mion in a previous life.
I won't make fun of you, so please tell me everything. Why did Mi give you that ohagi?
The more I think about it, the more I think it's just my imagination. Maybe it was just a dream?
I don't care if it was a dream. You must remember something. Please tell me.
What was up with her? She seemed so curious about it.
I didn't think the story was that interesting. Her asking so much started making me feel uncomfortable. Still, something told me that I needed to talk to Rika-chan about everything I could. Maybe she could predict my future by reading my dreams. I should tell her everything. After all, she's the shrine maiden for Oyashiro-sama. Well, I think I skipped school that day. I can't tell if I'm hearing music from your side or what.
Oh, you might be. My dad's playing guitar. In,
I see. I was
he's
like, is that
2 rooms over, bro? Let me put on my noise suppression.
Oh no, you're good. Heard that and I thought it was from the game, and I was like, that's an interesting music choice for right now. It was pretty funny.
I didn't think that you'd be able to hear that because he's literally 2 rooms over behind 2 closed doors.
Oh, that's all good. I only noticed because I was like, I looked down and your little PNG tuber was moving and there was guitar music and I was like, oh.
Yoma! I wish.
I had a cold or something. My memory was scattered all over my brain like powder. Ah, yes, that shot. I could see myself standing in front of the door. Mion was there, and someone else was standing there too. I think it was Rena. Oh, the music. Mion brought me ohagi so I would get better. I think she told me that her grandma made it, just like today.
And then?
Well, then I ate that ohagi. After they went back home. Then I found something inside the ohagi. I'm sure I saw it in a comic book or something. It's mixed up in my memory, but I'm sure I read it somewhere in some comic book. Because it can't be true.
Keiichi, tell me what happened. What did you find inside the ohagi?
Well, I read this scary comic book when I was little. And there was a sewing needle inside of somebody's burger. You remember what Shion was saying just now. It can be traumatic to hear a story like that when you're young. I didn't remember much about that comic. I think it was about this girl who had an accident and held a grudge against the person who caused the injury on her face. Alright, what is this referring to actually, Ryukishi? What are you... Injury on her face. Okay, it's probably...
Yeah, I don't know.
It could be. It's a really cheap plot now that I think about it. But since I was still a little kid, that comic really scared me. In one chapter, the girl casts a curse on the guy's food. He eats a burger with sewing needles inside it and he goes, oh, something like that. It still freaked me out. The image was so grotesque and shocking to me. That grew into a kind of trauma, and for a while I searched for sewing needles in my food every time I ate something. So it's a possibility that that needle wasn't even there and he was being paranoid. Because we never found the needle, afterward. I remember that. And you and I were saying that when, Keiichi ended up clawing his throat out in the first chapter, afterward, the police searched the place, and there were signs that he was a very unreliable narrator. And we know that especially now he was just being paranoid and his friends were literally just trying to give him something nice to eat.
Yeah.
Keiichi anxiety moment, I relate. I relate too! Anxiety buddies, high five, woohoo! I couldn't eat burgers for a while for that reason. But my parents got concerned and my hunger overcame the trauma. Eventually, that experience disappeared into the flow of time. So, okay, little tangent during the serious moment, I'm sorry. Did anybody, during Halloween, ever do that thing where they put, their hands, blindly into a bowl of peeled grapes, and it's supposed to feel like a bowl of eyeballs? People...
What the fuck are you talking about? I've never heard of that in my life.
That's it's like a little party, Halloween party thing that people would do.
Who is spending the time to peel a bunch of grapes? That would take so long.
See, Gil knows what I'm talking. Maybe it's a weird American thing. I don't know, because we're all about Halloween. So,
I wish we were more about Halloween here. No, people care less and less every year. It pisses me off.
Yeah, it's same here. But people still like have the spirit, I guess. But it's like a lot of the time it's like a wooden like thing there that has a hole in it, and you put your hand through, and it's like, this is where you feel the eyeballs, and then you do that, and it feels gross. Because of that, as a kid, like I did that as a kid, I couldn't eat grapes forever.
Oh.
So I wanted to relate that to like my own experience. I did that once as a kid. Like, we'd be blindfolded and told we would be meeting a fucked up guy. No! 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 I read that out loud. No! Fucked up, Slunky McGee. God damn it. Anyway, Halloween is fading. We gotta bring it back. Go steal a chainsaw and a hockey mask.
Maybe don't steal a chainsaw and a hockey mask, especially in America.
No, do it. Believe in the streamer. Believe in the talking cat. It's a good idea. I'm joking. For legal reasons, I'm joking. Small faction of people here who are against Halloween because the 31st is when Martin Luther put his funny thesis on the door, so there can't be anything else on that day. Ah, yes. I remember that.
What?
I remember that.
That's so fucking stupid.
Yeah. No, that's I guess that's like bigger in Germany, which would make sense. Anyway, I'm gonna continue reading. I just had to do that small tangent. I'm still a little worried about sewing needles every once in a while. I don't think about it all the time, of course. It'd be pretty rude if I poked at my food while eating lunch with you guys, wouldn't it? Of course I know that no one would actually put a sewing needle inside of my food. Not on purpose.
But you're still a little scared.
Well, maybe I am. Somewhere inside my heart.
So, you saw a sewing needle inside the ohagi that me gave you. You saw a sewing needle inside of one?
Yeah, I did. Inside that ohagi, there was a needle, just as I feared. Why was I telling her about something that was just my imagination? Oh, the cold spaghetti in the brains was another thing. But after the eyeball thing, I was like, I'm out. Mion and Rena.
Such a waste of food.
It is. Mion and Rena came to see me when I took a... Let's try that again. Mion and Rena came to see me when I took a day off from school while I was sick. That never happened, so obviously my brain was just making it up, but I spoke to Rika-chan. Because she said she wouldn't make fun of me.
Are you afraid of this ohagi now? Do you feel like there might be a needle inside? Is that why you're not eating it?
I realized that Mion and Rena were also looking at me. They were wondering why I was staring at the ohagi without eating it.
Oh. You don't like ohagi, Kei-chan? If you don't have to eat it.
Mion was assuming that I didn't like ohagi. She felt bad for forcing me to eat something I didn't like. In turn, I felt guilty seeing the sad expression on her face.
Sis, he must be convinced that you put something in it.
I immediately denied Shion's remark. No one else would understand what I'm saying. Even I didn't know. No, I know for sure that there's no sewing needle inside this ohagi. A sewing needle? Why would this old man put something like that in there? Of course you wouldn't. You're not the type to visit and bring something with you out of pure generosity. You might play a trick with Tabasco sauce or something, but you'd never put needles inside. You'd never do something as dangerous as that. I know you would never do such a thing. I grabbed the ohagi with my hand. As I brought it in front of my mouth, I felt the need to check it just in case. But I told myself clearly, "Hey, you wimp! When are you going to stop being scared of that stupid comic book?" Mion brought these ohagi to treat everyone in the class. There's no way she put needles inside of these. I forced that stupid memory out of my brain and munched on the ohagi. It's delicious.
Of course it is. There wasn't a needle inside, was there?
No way. I'm really sorry. I was just caught up in a traumatic experience I once had. Hey, Diesel.
My heart had stopped pounding, and I felt relieved. The next moment, I got the urge to say something to Mion. It wasn't the right thing to say, but I just felt like I had to say it. Hey, Mion?
Huh? What is it?
The ohagi was delicious.
Huh? I'm glad I brought them then, even though they were really heavy.
Yeah, if it's for a whole class, goddamn. I didn't know why I wanted to tell her again that the ohagi was delicious, but I was glad I said that to her. Being nice to her, for once. I was finally released from that odd feeling.
Well then, since Kate-chan overcame his fears and ate the ohagi, you should eat the squash, Satoko-chan. It's so soft and sweet. How can that lunchbox always be so full of squash? You're gonna give me a traumatic experience. I've just learned that term now. Ji-chan is trying so hard to stop Satoko-chan from hating squash.
She's so passionate about it. Maybe she sees her as her future little sister.
By the time I finished eating my ohagi, we had returned to our usual fun lunchtime. Hashtag lunch break moments. What was it? I don't remember.
I don't remember either. Either
Keiichi.
way, go back and stream when we're done and find it, because that'll be the episode title.
Okay.
What if...
What if what?
What if you really do see a needle inside your food? What would you do?
That's not going to happen. Don't you threaten me, Rika-chan.
Keiichi, what if it really happens?
Rika-chan looked at me with a serious face as I joked around. What's gotten into her lately? Stop it. It's not going to happen, and I don't believe it will. I had just overcome my stupid trauma after all that. That's why I made that firm statement.
I understand. Keiichi, I'm sorry I'm asking you so much. If you see a needle inside your food, it's definitely some kind of mistake. Please don't ever believe that it's me's fault.
You're just trying to tell me not to be suspicious of Mion, right? Of course I won't. I would never be suspicious of my friends. I raised my fist in the air. Rika-chan finally looked happy. She smiled as if she was relieved by my words. She's trying to prevent the psychosis from setting in. Exactly. What a great way to end that scene.
Okay, the ad's about to go off, so I think...
Oh, why am I not getting the notification? That's weird.
Strange.
Alright. Okay, alright, we're here. And I think it's
Yes.
Rika next. So let's take a break.
Yep, might be a bit of a longer break than usual. Because
Yeah.
I gotta clean out my wound.
It's okay.
So, I'll be
It's
back.
all good. Good luck! We have any burning questions about where the plot of Higurashi is going if we don't know where it's going? Because I don't. Tell me your burning questions. Ugh. Lazy Thursday morning, followed by a possibly hectic afternoon. Oh, hell yeah! Higurashi is a fuck? Okay, you have nothing to say. Big Keiichi and Rika plot? Oh, right, you have nothing to say. Awesome. Alright, let's talk about something else then. I'm currently working on a video essay regarding mouthwashing. You said the Big Keiichi and Rika plot. That's so fucking clear. Were you actually saying something of substance? I'm sorry. You're trying to get there? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I think we're gonna have a big plot with the main character and the main narrator from the past 2 chapters. Oh, alright.
I think I'm allowed to make fun of you a little bit for that comment. I'm sorry. Anyway, I'm working on a video essay about the Anya from Mouthwashing Nendoroid. It's been very fun. I didn't have to, but I thought it would be better for me to just play through the game and record the whole thing, and also break it up, break the recordings up so I knew like where all the scenes were, because I know the game really well, and I thought it would be easier to navigate if I broke everything up in that fashion. So that's what I'm doing. And it's been a lot easier to like grab clips and stuff. So far I am 5 minutes into editing it. Because the way I've been editing things lately is I just I record the entire narration. And then I listen to it, and as I'm listening along, I'm like, okay, this clip would be good here, this clip would be good here, this would be good here, and then I just edit everything down for that. I add the music, I add the text, and that's how I edit everything now. And so I just finish everything as I'm going. So there's about 5 minutes done. I'm pretty excited about it. It kind of meanders, but I really do like the nature of the meandering in this video essay, because it's very clear that I went into it with a very strong opinion against people being mad about it. But then the deeper I dug, the more I was like, okay, I understand this. And then I found other comparisons to other media to bring up. Had me a good busy day yesterday, did a big Costco trip plus therapy plus met my professor today, and now I'm untangling my brain. I'm glad. I'm sorry if I impeded your progress, Gil, by being mean to you. Welcome back.
I'm in pain. It's throbbing really bad, but I'm okay.
Oh no. Welcome back. We're both audible.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
I heard you being mean to people.
I was being so mean to Gil because I was asking people about, like, you probably heard everything.
Yeah, I did.
You heard everything.
It was a good distraction while I was trying to get water on a very recent and deep wound. It hurt so bad.
I was gonna go on to the time loop topic. I'm very excited that the time loop is being acknowledged, and we know to what extent, like, people know about the time loop. We know that Rika knows everything, and that's awesome. And I love that.
It's true.
It's true.
I'm leaned back a little bit, by the way. Let me know if you need me to lean forward.
No. You're good.
Yay.
Cal? Listening in my walls.
Okay,
I'm
it's Rika time. 100-year-old Rika. Okay.
The items donated for the auction were gathered at the Furude Shrine. It might be Keiichi, actually. There's so much stuff here. I expected to see towels and old furniture, but there are way more things than that.
I just assumed it was the Furude Shrine, so maybe I was Rika.
No, I get
Rika. Fuck.
I even see TVs and refrigerators. These are pretty new, too.
Impressed, huh? We got donations from the stores my family owns. Some of them were display products or leftovers that they can't sell, but they're still practically brand new. If you don't mind something a model behind, they're incredible, right? What does that mean? I read that weird.
As long as you don't mind having the iPhone 6 rather than the 7.
A model behind. Okay, I was reading it in a strange way.
Seeing how the sun bleached the brand new sticker on these appliances are makes me feel kind of sorry for them.
No, Satoko, that's actually a big selling point. Even if it's a little faded, people feel better using brand new tools than they do items someone else used.
Youngsters these days sure are picky.
really care whether it's new or not. All I care about's the price. That's right.
Keiichi voice training.
That's also what's up. Renaissance, you seem interested in furniture. Are you thinking about living on your own or something? God, I fucking wish. Oh no. My dad and I were just talking about redecorating the house. Brand new furniture is expensive, so I've been checking out these recycled ones. You're changing the furniture? That's quite a big deal. Yep. My dad finally found a job recently. So we kind of want to make a fresh start out of it.
Your father found a new job?
Okay, yeah, I'm Keiichi. Rika-chan asked her. I was thinking the same thing. Did that mean Rena's father was unemployed until recently?
What a bum, am I right?
What a bum.
Yeah. He didn't work for a whole year after he broke up with my mom. I was so upset. I was always telling him to go get a job already. God, imagine getting that for your fucking kid. Ouch.
Dad, go get a job already! You lazy bum!
Get off the couch.
Rena explained that with her usual smile, so it took me a moment to realize how serious it was. If what she said was true, her parents were divorced, and she wasn't living in a very good family environment. Rena talked about it like it was nothing. It's real as fuck, though.
Your mother and father broke up? Yep. They got divorced in Ibaraki. That's when my dad and I came back to Hinamizawa. My dad couldn't get over the divorce for a long time, though. He was always just sleeping or daydreaming. Divorces and breakups always wound deeper the more they love their partner. It's not really a bad thing that your father was hurt so much. That's a romantic way to put it. Anyway, I eventually found out that he was spending a lot of money at the bar. Oh my god, my ankle's so itchy. One moment.
Rena bends down to scratch her ankle.
Hold on one moment.
That was agonizing. It was attacking me.
Ah!
Anyway, I eventually found out that he was spending a lot of money at the bar. The one bar in the whole world. I was shocked when I looked at our bank account and I hit him really hard because what the fuck?
What the fuck? Rena's mom is a famous designer. Their family used to make lots of money. So her father got lots of settlement money upon their divorce.
That's why he was able to pay for the living expenses for a while. Perhaps that was why it took him so long to get back on track.
I wonder, like, I don't know, like, what things are like with divorce in America. Like, I don't know if we get settlement money in America when divorces happen here. I don't know if that's, like, more of a Japanese thing or...
No, annulment is a thing.
Okay. I don't...
In most places.
I don't know much because my parents divorced when I was, like, I could not... Like, I was just forming memories when my parents divorced, so...
The general idea of annulment money is that the person who is filing for a divorce will pay the other person a agreed upon sum of money to help them get back on their feet. Because usually the idea is that it's a man divorcing a woman. So the person who is divorcing will usually be the one keeping the majority of the assets. So you give them money to get back on their feet and then you part ways.
I understand now. That makes sense. Okay, yeah, that would make sense. I didn't know if it was a thing here, but I'm pretty sure it must be, because that would be unfair. But there are a lot of things unfair in America. That's true. See, Keiichi agrees. If he had no money, he would have had no choice but to work. He would have had no time to be depressed if he kept himself busy.
It's tough leaving an ordinary pattern of life. It can really mess up people's cycles. I understand because I was that way for a while after I left the academy.
Staying at home like a hermit is the worst thing you can do.
It's true. You're exactly right, Rika-chan. That's why I had a talk with him. We talked about his responsibilities as the head of the household and as a parent.
You always look like you're fooling around, but you're actually the most reliable person in this group. I'm impressed that you even spoke to your father like that.
It wasn't a big deal. I was shocked at first. I spit my tongue. Fuck. I found out that my dad was spending his money on some lady. Okay, as his daughter, it really hurt to find that out.
Oh,
And then? What did you do?
Nothing.
Oh,
Well, it was no good to think about that on my own. I just kept thinking in a negative way.
Piss
So I
boy.
spoke to Michan about it.
Piss boy is playing a marathon. Oh, you don't see it now because I'm doing the
No, I
stream
don't.
capture. Piss boy is playing a marathon. No!
God, I wish that were me.
I'm so
Before
sorry.
I hopped back,
Yeah.
into call,
Uh-huh.
I did, grab my controller to see if I could manipulate it a little bit without, severely injuring my thumb.
Mhm.
And I can.
You can?
I can. I can
You-
just use, the joint that connects the tip of your thumb to the rest of it?
Mm-hmm.
That I can just, rest that on it, and it's fine.
Good. Good. You could play marathon
Everyone's
after
playing
all.
marathon without me!
Even Piss Boy. No!
Even fucking Piss Boy! Bro!
It's Himble.
Hamble!
Himble is the one friend that is always changing their name to something stupid. It's funny when we do the Focus Fridays and it's like Piss Boy has joined. I'm like, Piss Boy! Oh, it's Himble. Anyway.
all I did was listen to her. Rena was the one who faced her problems and came to the conclusion of talking with her dad about them. I didn't give her any advice.
But that was the important thing. Talking to people about your problems can calm you down a lot. That's what they were talking about in the last chapter. Tell your friends about your problems. They've learned.
Is that so? If she overcame it just by talking to Sis, maybe her problem wasn't that serious. That's not true, Shi-chan. Before I spoke to Mi-chan, all I thought about was how to hurt that lady. But I realized that wasn't a good solution at all. Talking it out with him is the most important thing.
So what happened after you spoke with him?
Well, we concluded that he wasn't moving on because of the money. So we transferred the funds to a different account and I took charge of them. Now my dad has to get an allowance from me every month.
Oh my god.
Honestly, in this specific scenario, it's probably for the best.
Yeah.
Oh, it's as though you're the parent now.
Everyone else laughed along with Satoko. Oh, I wasn't sure if I should laugh, but I saw Rena laughing too. I wonder, okay, now I'm curious if Rena is the one who thought I should talk about my feelings, or if she was convinced by either Rika or Keiichi to talk about her feelings. Now I want to know.
Anyway, the money was keeping her father from moving on. As soon as he remembered the value of money, he stopped going to that shady bar and got a job.
It really was perfect timing. He was getting ready to pay the down payment for that lady's apartment. That would have been a mess.
You talk about it like it's nothing, but it's a pretty serious story. Your family could have been ruined.
That's true. If I didn't talk to Mi-chan and kept on thinking about it on my own, I don't know where I would have been by now.
You would have been a murderer.
I think I probably would have tried to kill that lady.
Mm-hmm. Everyone laughed at Oh, you would have murdered her. Everyone laughed at hearing such a dangerous thing come out of Rena's mouth. Rena
Rika
laughed
just
too.
he's just chugging water in the corner.
Rika just side-eyeing,
It's so funny. We've averted two crises.
So funny. I haven't seen that happen a million times already. But I saw something serious in her eyes. It was probably true that she once thought about murdering that lady. Keiichi doing the Akira remembering thing. Get out of my head! And then,
Keiichi.
and then it's Rika going, Nippa! Ah!
Edit to make for the next episode.
Oh, I'm gonna make that. I'm gonna write it down right now. I'm gonna
I just tabbed back into my browser and I have like a million fucking tabs open. I just felt like a panic attack rising.
I hate that. I have to. I see my friends have like a million tabs open, and I'm like, how do you do that? What do you? I
It gives me
can't
so
do
much
that.
anxiety.
I have like 32 gigs of RAM, and that scares me.
Honestly, Firefox introducing like folders for your tabs was a godsend because it meant that like things that I needed to have open but didn't need to look at immediately, I could just put in a folder and then it's there and it's fine. And it doesn't look like I have 1,000 tabs.
Yeah. I always have 1,000 tabs open on my phone though, and I always forget. So you don't really see it until it's like you have 47 tabs open, and I'm like, ow! No wonder my
I
phone's
always,
running
like,
bad.
Make an effort to do that because otherwise my phone runs bad and I hate it.
She seduced Rena's father so that she could get money out of him. Knowing how short-tempered I am, I might do the same if that happened to me. I think she made the right decision in talking to Mion instead of being irrational. I'm impressed. It's not that easy to talk about your family issues.
I know. It took me a while to make the decision to talk to Michan. That one dream changed everything.
Dream? Oh!
A dream?
Yep.
They're all remembering.
Every night in bed, I'd think about my problems. So I was troubled even in my dreams. In my dream, I thought about what would happen to me if I didn't do anything. I don't know if what I saw in my imagination was my imagination or a prediction of the future. In my dream, I saw that lady living with us in our home. My dad and I don't smoke, but there was an ashtray in the living room. The futon in our guest room is now hers. In the bathroom, there's a toothbrush and shampoo I'd never choose to buy.
This is straight out of the last chapter.
It was an unusual sight. That must have been very difficult and disgusting situation.
Satoko never told me, but I'd heard that she also lost her parents. I'd heard that she went through tough times when she was taken in by her aunt and uncle. Someone told me about that once. Probably not on this timeline. Satoko seemed to understand Rena's pain very well.
Yes. It was a really disheartening situation. Eventually, I felt like I didn't belong there anymore. Then, something urged me to kill her. That sounds so realistic for a dream. What happened after that? I realized I was a murderer. I didn't want anybody to find out about it, and I stopped trusting anyone. I spent all day at the place I buried her. I was afraid that if I left that place, someone would find out that I'd killed her.
That's a nightmare. I'm glad it was just a dream for you.
I don't know. I wonder if that was just a dream. I think I saw my future. That would have happened if I didn't do anything about the situation. I woke up the next morning shaking in fear. I even felt like I smelled her perfume at home. I wondered when that dream was going to come true. I was so afraid, and that pushed me to talk to Michan.
Sorry if Mort's fat head is blocking the text.
No, it's fine.
I remember Rena coming up to me and telling me that she had a secret to tell me. I honestly thought she'd gotten a positive on a pregnancy test for a moment. No, not innocent Rena. She would not. No.
She would.
She would?
Oh, yes.
Alright. Rena's the pervert here. She would.
I mean...
She is. She is.
I can talk about it like this now, but it was very serious then.
Michan is a really dependable person. She listened to me and guided me through a solution. Eventually, we decided that I needed to talk with him face to face.
Perhaps it wasn't just a dream.
You're right. I think it was more than that.
Without that dream, it's possible that you never would have spoken to Mion. That could have changed your life dramatically.
A dream, huh?
You've had dreams too, Shion? Huh?
Shion had said something in a small voice. Only Mion picked up on what it was. I don't know what she said, but based on Mion's reaction, she must have said something serious. She got the leader face, like the leader of the Sonozaki face. By the way, Shion usually went to school in Okinomiya. However, she'd been coming to the school in Hinamizawa lately. I didn't know why she chose to come this far, but she seemed to be having fun taking care of Satoko. I had no idea what brought Shion and Satoko together. Wait, weren't they on bad terms once? Oh, remembering. Huh? Is that true? Were they always that close or not?
Now I know. It's important to talk to other people.
We'll have fun in a normal way. We'll laugh together in a normal way, and we'll fall in love in a normal way. We won't doubt each other. We'll trust each other.
Friends have greater meaning than I thought. You can talk to them about anything. I finally came to realize that.
You're right. You resolved not only your family issue, but you also realized the importance of friendship.
Yeah, if anyone's troubled by something, I want to help. I really do. I want everyone to think that they can talk to me about their problems.
Rena is saying something very important right now.
Rika-chan is right. We all nodded at her, without joking around. A moment later, we heard someone locking the door. We were all surprised. That person didn't mean to lock the door. She must have locked it by accident, not knowing that it was already open. She turned the knob, thinking it was now unlocked. Huh? Is anyone inside? The lady knocked on the door. I could hear several other people outside the door.
Oh, sorry. Let me open it.
Mion replied in a loud voice and walked toward the door. I heard her greeting the ladies from the town council.
Hey, will you guys lend a hand?
What is it? I immediately saw why Mion called us over. The people from the village committee had brought another donation. It was an old cupboard. We all helped to carry it inside the room. As I walked through the door, I realized the Higurashi were starting to cry, taking over from the cicadas. I heard you're going to host the auction, my Barakun. Everyone thinks you're the best man for that job. We're all looking forward to seeing your showmanship. Oh, I'll do my best, but please don't expect too much from me.
Sure, you say. You're here today so you can come up with an idea of how to sell these items. They have every reason to expect great things from you.
Do you want to
I'll
take
make sure I'm at my best then.
the woman? Okay. The other ladies smiled and told me they were looking forward to it. It hadn't been that long since I moved to this village, but even these people offered me a position of huge responsibility during the festival. So you could say that they've accepted me as a member of this village. I caused so much trouble where I lived before that I couldn't even go outside. But they're accepting me as a member of the village? I was so happy. I felt bad that I still hadn't learned all of their names, but I was going to do my best to entertain the villagers who were supporting me.
What are you going to do now, Mion-chan? Are you staying here?
No, we're going home now. Right, Kei-chan?
Yep. I got a good idea of what we have here. I should be fine now.
I'm not interested in Watanagashi, but I still do want to see his auction. Maybe I'll come to the festival too. You absolutely must be there, Sion-san. It'll be great fun if we all hang out together.
I disagree. She lives in Okinomiya, so she should go to the festival there.
I think Shi-chan should come. I think Mi-chan will prove entertaining if she does.
Since most of us want her to be there, it's decided that she is going to come.
You hear that, sis? You'll be in my shadow on the day of the festival, but let's at least be nice to each other.
I hate you, Shion. I hate you, Shion. I hate you, Shion. Go away.
Whatever Mion says, I know that they're actually close. The more Mion tried to refuse her, the more it was obvious how close they really were.
Right, let's go. Make sure you got everything. I'm turning off the light now.
We made sure that we didn't leave anything inside and left the room. I looked around the shrine grounds while Mion locked the door. This big place will be filled with people on the day of Watsunagashi. These grounds are going to be the site of the festival. Man, I can't even imagine the crowd. I'm really looking forward to it.
There's going to be a lot of stalls, and it'll be packed with people. You'll be surprised, I think. I wish they quit being so stingy and held something every season instead of once a year.
That reminds me, there is someone who visits every season. Tomitake.
Huh? Who are you talking about?
Oh, I know who you mean. It's that photographer I met the other day, isn't it? What was his name?
You know Tomitake, Keiichi?
That's right, it was Tomitake-san. I met him on the way back home. Rena and Mion told me about him. Despite his burly frame, he's a fairly modest guy. He comes here every year to take pictures, right?
That is what he claims, at least.
Whenever I see him, I feel like Watsunagashi is close by. And after Watsunagashi, it's the beginning of summer.
That's true. The cicadas are already crying because it's gotten really hot. It's gotten hot really early this year. I heard on TV that this year's unusual. It's something to do with a thing called global warming.
Wow! Wait, when did global warming... Wait,
It's an old phrase.
It is, but there's a specific year, and I thought it was the 90s. When was global warming discovered? First discovered? Oh, 1938.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. The more you know. I love a hot summer. It's not a proper summer if it's cool.
Yeah, I agree. I like the different climates of the seasons. Cool summers and warm winters disappoint me. Me too.
I get that.
We've got to be as passionate as the hot summer, too. How many of us are going to be there at the festival? It's going to be a battle of the 6 evils. Once again, we'll have a great Watsunagashi this year. Let's hope I don't die.
I agree. I hope we'll have lots of fun.
Hey, Rena, don't you know? When Rika-chan says something like that, it's not just what she hopes for. It's a prediction. If Rika-chan is telling us that it's going to be great, it really is going to be great. I'm butchering all these lines. That's our fate. Right, Rika-chan?
Yes, that's our fate.
Rika-chan smiled with a Nippa. Her smile assured me that the day of Watsunagashi was going to be a great one for us. Exactly. The auction won't be starting right away, will it?
Nippa! Nah, it's going to be right before the ritual dance, so we'll have plenty of time to hang out together.
Indeed. It's your first festival. You deserve to have fun.
Hello, Proxy. Welcome.
At Takei-chan's auction, we get to see Rika-chama's ritual dance? Sounds good to me.
That means I don't get to see Keiichi the whole time. I have to stand by for the dance.
You're going to be in the show too, Rika-chan? What is that dance all about? Are you going to do something traditional because you're the Shrine Maiden?
There's a dance and a ceremony for paying respect to the cotton inside the futon. You should root for Rika-chan too, Keiichi-kun. You see, when Rika-chan dances in her Shrine Maiden outfit, it's just so cute. I'm taking her home with me.
I need to say just one little thing, one little aside. We went into the ritual storehouse in chapter 2, I think. And there were all the implements in there, and Takano told us all about it. But Takano also talked all about the parasites and like that whole theory to Rena. And now I'm like, were the ritual implements even used for torture, or were they used for like harvesting vegetables or something?
I don't know.
Why are you so close to the mic, you freak?
Mic perversion.
I should add that to the, hold on. One moment.
What?
I'm adding the how, but in Japanese. I want to see if it works. It won't take that long. I just need to know. Can I do it? Alright, Gil, try it again.
There you go. So
Holy shit!
That's
No,
different characters, you fool.
That's Nipa! Stop it. Oh my god, the Japanese Nipa, not Nipa, Japanese how works. It's incredible. Alright, continuation. I've never seen a real shrine maiden before. You're looking right at her. I'm sure Rika-chan really will look adorable. I was looking more and more forward to the Watanagashi festival. Festival? Why did I say it like that? Festival. Rena, Mion, Shion, Satoko, Rika-chan, and I. The 6 of us will definitely have a great time here. There. Anyway, how many more days do we have? I'd never been this excited about a festival in my life. Wow, so beautiful. So beautiful. Wow. I think that's the end of chapter 3, perhaps. What in the tarnation, Gashi? I'm drinking my water. Oh no, it's not the end! Alright, so this must be
Rika.
this must be Rika, since yeah.
Satoko's snoring sounded so subtle while I stood by the window. Satoko? I could tell that she was sound asleep.
She snores so cutely.
Hanyu laughs and tries to poke Satoko's nose. I looked up at the sky. Get out of here.
You little scamp.
You little scamp. Get out of here. Nothing was different about the moon, but the moonlight seemed warmer than usual to me.
Mika, you seem to be in a good mood.
Yes.
That's too close to Rena. Fuck.
Oops. I think I am. I realized it was only after Hanyu pointed it out. I really was in a very good mood. Otherwise, I wouldn't be enjoying the view of the sky on a humid night like this. I feel like bringing a toast to the moon. As I rooted around the back of the closet, Hanyu spoke to me, sounding noticeably upset.
Mika, don't you even think about drinking?
I deserve it. Just tonight. Hanyu doesn't like alcohol. If I drink, Hanyu will also taste it, so she always complains when I try to drink. I think it's funny that a god doesn't like alcohol, especially since alcohol is used in a lot of like religious ceremonies.
There's a precedent for gods or kami being a bit bleh around alcohol. It did Otochi in. Like, he liked it, but it was very much the reason why he was killed.
I see. So I usually only drink when Hanyu is far away from me. Okay, so the connection dissipates a little bit the further... that's interesting. Of course, she'll know right away when I do, but it's too late by then. I guess it doesn't. She just doesn't see her drinking, but then she'll taste it and be like, bah!
Can you imagine just like out of nowhere getting the taste of alcohol? What a nightmare. Bluetooth.
The Hanyu Bluetooth. Just disconnect your Bluetooth. Rika.
Hanyu appears on screen and it's just like do 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 do.
It was so loud, but it was so funny. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Boo-doo-doo. I can't get over it.
Hanyu Perry.
Shut up. I need to cook that.
No, you can't. You're too young to be drinking.
It's my body. I'm going to make my own decisions.
No, I hate alcohol. You can't drink.
I don't want to fight with you tonight. I'll dilute it with orange juice so you can handle the taste.
Ew.
Screwdriver!
Is that a deal?
But also, hi, Esther.
That's not the point. I don't like the smell of alcohol. So you can't drink.
Hanyu jumped around and complained. She was making a lot of noise right where Satoko was sleeping.
Stop that! You're going to wake her up!
I know she's saying this all in her head, but whenever I just really like reading Rika's lines toward Hanyu in the Rika voice, and her just being a bitter, vile woman in this little girl voice is so fucking funny to me.
No, I'm not. Remember, you're the only one who can hear me.
Just who do you think you are? I will fucking kill you.
I went to the refrigerator and took out a pack of orange juice and the spicy kimchi I typically use for her punishment.
Let me ask you. Let me ask you. Shut up, bitch. Let me ask you. Let me ask you a question. Would you prefer it if I ate the spicy kimchi to punish you? Or drink a sweet orange juice cocktail while enjoying this beautiful moon instead?
Rika throwing a bottle at Hanyu like Brad's dad to Brad from Lisa, no! Hanyu clenched her lips while jumping up and down, ready to burst into tears. She should be disciplined for being that noisy, but she never has been, since I'm the only one who can hear her. Besides, she's like air, so I can't even give her a spanking. Oh, okay, Rika. Hanyu loves sweets, but she really hates spicy food.
Rika, would you stop jumping around?
Satoko woke up suddenly, and I had to hide my glass in a hurry. Satoko doesn't know about my drinking habit.
What time do you think it is?
She fell asleep again after speaking.
See, she was bothered by you jumping around like that. You nighttime nuisance.
Oh,
Oh.
Just like I'm the only one who can see her, I'm usually the only person who can hear the noise she makes. However, that's not the case all the time. Hanyu does exist in this world. Sometimes people can actually hear and feel her existence. It doesn't happen too often, and most people think that they just heard some random noise. Wait a second. Was it Hanyu jumping up and down in the ritual storehouse? Based on my experience, people who are in a critical condition like Satoko tend to hear her more often. When I say critical condition, I mean who've reached the L4 stage, as Irie would describe it. At that stage, there's nothing that can be done anymore. They will feel the existence and hear the noise of someone that they can't see. That would really mess with their mind. Hanyu stopped jumping up and down and gave up as I started pouring alcohol into my glass. I wasn't drinking because I wanted to be mean to Hanyu. In fact, I always wished she would enjoy it too. I poured only a little bit of wine inside the glass and diluted it with plenty of orange juice. In fact, this cocktail is pretty much just juice. I also put some crushed ice inside the glass. With that, it looked like a real cocktail they serve at the bar.
See, Hanyu? It's very diluted.
I licked the edge of the glass to see how she'd react.
I guess it's not that bad.
Good. I'll be drinking this tonight. There's nothing to be afraid of anymore, all right?
Hanyu had been scared of that kimchi punishment for a while. As I put it back inside the refrigerator, she seemed relieved. Oh, she's so cute. Drinking
I
her,
love this CG.
drinking her wine. I took the glass and headed back to the window. There was no breeze, but it seemed a little bit cooler.
Hey, Hanyu. Do you feel that something is different this time?
Are you talking about Keiichi and Rena?
Shion, too. Everyone remembers a little bit about their past. They seem to be using those memories to avoid their fatal mistakes.
I don't think it would be that surprising if this was happening individually. But I find it very strange that it's happening to everyone all at once.
I know I often use board games as examples of fate, but I feel like this is the same lucky chance as rolling all 6s on 3 dice.
I think that's a good way to describe it in the sense that we're using closest to your desired future. There we go, that's the voice. But I don't think this is the miracle that you've been waiting for.
I knew what she was trying to say. She was telling me not to expect too much. Rika's over 100 years old, mentally. Yeah. The die is designed to have 6 sides. It's not a miracle if I roll it and get a 6. A true miracle is when I roll it once but get a 10, just like just like what happened with Keiichi in my previous life. In other words, a miracle is something that would normally never happen. Keiichi gave the doll to Mion. Rena spoke with her father, and Shion started taking care of Satoko after remembering her promise to Satoshi. That was all because they had those intentions somewhere in their hearts. It was only a side of their die that was engraved there already. But still, even if you couldn't call 3 dice rolling this well a miracle, it did mean good fortune.
I'm sure it was God's way of celebrating you finally feeling motivated to change your fate.
I thought you were one of the gods.
You only treat me like a god when you're trying to tease me.
I was just kidding. Don't get upset. Anyway, that's why I'm in such a good mood tonight.
I lifted up the glass of orange wine and gave a toast to the moon. Ryukishi quickly rewriting the chapter where Rika finally figures out how to survive Watsunagashi but dies of liver failure like 3 weeks later. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I don't think tiny baby should be drinking alcohol even if she is mentally over 100 years old.
Yeah, but when you're this despairing...
I don't know. When it's that small amount of wine, I think it's fine. Like, I think a tiny taste. Now, if she was like drinking a shit ton of alcohol every night, that'd be a problem. Or like a full glass or something. Yeah, that might be a problem.
I don't think that this is something that gets gone over, but I can 100% see there being a fragment where Rika absolutely does destroy her body like that in the throes of her depression, because she A, isn't really thinking about it too much, and B, she's like, well, I'm just gonna revive anyway.
Yeah, that's a plot point that happens a lot in these like time loop sort of things where one person is like self-aware. They're like, well, I'm just gonna fucking die anyway, so fuck it. Just fuck it, like drink forever. Woo! Tasted nothing but sweet orange juice. It was funny to see Hanyu making a happy face as I took a sip.
I wonder if I can escape the death of 1983 this time.
If our goal is to escape from this board, then I don't think we'll ever have such a fortunate start again.
No matter how hard I tried to prevent things from happening, there were some things I could never control. It's such a huge letdown when that happens. Even after trying so hard, something renders my efforts infertile. I'd probably been wasting my time for so long because I was trying to escape from that pain. For the first time in my life, then, I've been blessed with a favorable situation. Everything seems perfect in this world. There's no reason for me to be depressed. It's like the weather is perfect and the wind is blowing in just the right way. I failed to put my ship out to sea. There was nothing to pin the blame on. I understood what Hanyu was trying to say with the concerned look on her face. If I didn't escape my death under this fortunate situation, I'd have to accept that my fate wasn't something that could be changed. This is an ideal world where all of my friends overcame their problems. I was always in a depression world. I was in a depression world. I was always in a depressing world.
Okay.
But this time, all the pieces of the puzzle matched. If I couldn't change my fate in this world, then it was proof that I couldn't change it in any world. That was the ending that I've been afraid of for a long time. The loss of hope and the death of my soul. Of the pair of us, I was probably the only one who would die. Hanyu will most likely remain there even if my spirit disappears. She must be afraid of being alone after I lose myself. That's why she's telling me not to expect too much. I bit down on an ice chip inside my mouth. It was pleasantly cold.
She still got that enamel.
Hanyu, I know we've been over this many times, but I want you to think about me again.
Sure. You want to know why you're being murdered in 1983?
Yes. A strong will becomes fate. That means that the reason I get murdered this year is because of someone's strong will.
I think you're right.
Who will benefit from killing Rika Furude?
If that person has a strong will, there must be a clear motive for them doing so. Strong William.
This strong William is going to kill me. It might sound odd coming from me, but I think most people like Rika Furude. I don't think any villager would have the motive to kill me.
The people who live in this village are all fond of you.
Thanks to you.
Oh,
I'm just showing you my appreciation. Anyway, we now know that the Sonozaki family is not the culprit. I have no idea who else would want to kill me.
You know, this village is supposed to be the safest place in the world for you.
You're right. It's supposed to be. There are plenty of people who will protect me here.
It's ironic. For a long time, I've been refusing help from all these people who were trying to keep me safe.
Rika, I think we should rely on Irie.
That's a bad fucking idea. What the fuck? People in this village love and cherish me, but no matter what, they never save me when I try to escape the fate of my death. I spoke to several villagers in the past, but they never believed me, and none of them saved me in the end. They probably didn't believe me because I had no idea who was trying to kill me or what their motive was. If I could explain that, people might be more accepting of my story. But there's nothing I can do about that. No one would believe a little girl saying that she's going to be killed without rhyme or reason. All they think of me as is the reincarnation of Oyashiro-sama and the leader of the Furude family. They do cherish me, but they won't protect me with their lives. That's brutal. On the other hand, Irie and his people are totally different. They realize how special I am, and they would try to make sure that nothing happens to me. If I confessed to them that my life was in danger, I'm sure they would do their best to prevent it. They have all the means to protect me from a violent end. However, none of it really worked in the past. It's not that they were unreliable. It's because Takano, the one responsible for protecting me, also gets killed on the same day every time. In other words, asking her for help is completely useless. She's very reliable, but she also isn't. It's ironic that I'm the only one who knows the reason why they can never save me.
I wonder if that's the murderer's plan. Tomitake and Takano get killed because they're my guardians. Then I get killed after that.
I think Takano's death is definitely related to your own.
If it's the same fate, I mean, if the same suspect is killing them for the same motive, I might be able to alter my own outcome by preventing their deaths.
I don't know if you remember, but we've tried that once before.
The deaths of Takano and Tomitake mean the loss of my protection. Because the two of them die, the suspect is able to kill me. That's why I've tried to prevent their deaths somehow. But they never believed me. I tried so hard to persuade them, but they didn't listen. I eventually gave up and just thought of their deaths as fated to happen. It's the same hopeless feeling I used to have toward my parents when I was able to go farther back in time. When I found out that death was inevitable, I lost interest in them. After all that time had passed, I forgot how hard I used to try to prevent my parents' deaths.
Besides, I thought you hated Irie and his people.
Yeah, they look at us as nothing but their guinea pigs.
My cord. I support them so I can help
Wordless
Satoko,
behavior.
but it disgusts me to think they're only using me as a test subject. I've been resenting Irie for that reason. Still, I should try to get closer to him. After all, he's the only person who understands how important I am. He's the main person I should be talking to, and he has the most potential for protecting me. I can't avoid seeking help from him just because I don't like him. Yeah, you can. I've asked him for help several times before, but Tomitake and Takano get murdered even so, and it ruins everything. After their deaths, Irie panics and becomes useless. That's why I gave up on seeking help from him. But in this world, I've been blessed with a positive situation. I will never have as lucky a start as this again. This is the best chance I'll ever get, so I should give it my best shot. I really don't like him at all. Smart girl. Never mind, dumb girl. But he's not a bad person. I should respect him more. Dumb girl. He's serious about helping Satoko, and he's not as much of a mad scientist as I'm inclined to think. Takano is a strange person too, but she's also someone who can give me support. But she thinks I'm only her guinea pig. That's why I don't really want her help. Tomitake is more reliable than Takano, but the biggest problem is that he only visits this village a few times a year. On top of that, he always dies before I get killed, so he can never help me. Oh! Hi, Val.
Breakbeat bun?
Happy late birthday. However, they really are the people I should be talking to. If I can change the fate of their deaths, they should be able to save me from my own. It's possible that the only reason I lived until 1983 was because of their effort.
I'm going to approach them once more and do what I can to try and save them. Oh, don't worry. I expect they'll be murdered anyway, so I'm not going to get my hopes up. So, I'll be fine, even if this hope's betrayed.
Oh, you're such a cruel girl.
I chuckled at her comment.
If they can escape their fated deaths, then I'm sure they'll greatly influence my own destiny as well. And this time, I'm going to try talking to them with the assumption they'll still be killed. In short, I'll talk to them about how I'll be protected from my coming danger after they die. If they issue such orders, then maybe the guard around me will be strengthened after they do.
The protection they provide is probably the highest standard of security I could hope for. Yet I lose that the moment Tomitake and Takano die. So I never have their protection after Watanagashi. And therefore, I get killed too. In other words, that's it. Whoever possesses the strong will to kill me actually just wants me dead. Yet so long as those two are alive, there's tight security all around Hinamizawa. That prevents the killer from getting to me. So,
To kill me, they must first kill Tomitake and Takano, in the heart of that security. Then my protection falls away, leaving me exposed.
Curveball. Okay. Question.
Yes.
Can Hanyu can read Rika's thoughts. Like,
Yes.
Can Rika read Hanyu's thoughts? Or is that revealed later?
I mean, probably, but I don't think it ever comes up. Mostly
It
just
doesn't
because
seem
Hanyu is-
it doesn't seem like she does. Okay. Because my curveball was going to be Hanyu's the one that wants her dead. But I don't think that's it.
This little ow girl?
This little ow girl. Yes.
Ow! The more I reason it out, the more I realize their fates are connected to mine. Thinking from that point of view, my destiny becomes inescapable the moment I abandon them to die.
You should know what you have to do first, then.
Yes, I have to think about saving their lives before thinking about mine.
It's kind of ironic. I gave up on them because I was more determined to save my own life. But I finally came to the conclusion that I have to help them first before helping myself. But there's something I still don't understand. Someone with convictions this strong is trying to kill me for some equally strong motive. Yet no matter how often I debate it, I can't think of anyone who'd benefit from my death. Not only that, but there should only be people who'd want to protect me. Hanyu actually just personified a representation of Rika's liver. Whoa! Especially since they would do anything to protect me and the present environment. They even eliminated my mother. To be perfectly honest, I don't even care about her anymore. Fucked up, Rika. I never got along with her, and she's the one who took my father's death the wrong way, making a huge deal out of it like she did. She got what she deserved. I'm a valuable guinea pig for them, and I can be a bomb too. No one benefits from making me explode. There's only disaster awaiting them if that happens. Lots of people will be lost, and nobody would gain anything from that. According to Takano, my death would be like the eruption of a volcano in the middle of the village. I'm not interested in what happens after my death, but they're really concerned about it. They're watching me every day to ensure that I don't accidentally hit my head on the corner of a block of tofu and die. It's fair to say that they are here in order to prevent the eruption from happening. So, is she implying that Takano and Irie are also in on this shit? Am I getting this correctly, or is she talking about them, like, doing, like, tests on her before they do them to Satoko? Is this... Okay, I'm asking too many questions. I'd be suspicious of them if they were going to benefit in some way from my death. But as everyone knows, that can't possibly be the case. My death would create nothing but a disaster. They're benefiting from my being alive right now.
Perhaps it's not about gain, but about a grudge. Maybe someone has a strong grudge against my family and kills me not knowing that I'm like a bomb to this village. That's why I was suspicious of the three families, especially the Sonozaki family. However, after observing them in numerous worlds, I feel that's not the case. I felt that way in several lives, but it always had something to do with that incident with Keiichi and the doll. It's clear that there's nothing going on between the Sonozaki family and mine.
In that case, it must be some religious fanatic.
If it's not about profit or a grudge, it might be someone who's secretly a deranged cultist.
Uh-oh, should we do ad break in the middle of this?
Yes, because I want a water.
Alright. Break time! Oh. I need to think of every possible, like, combination of ow. I think you put a period in that ow, and it didn't work. Damn it! I need to think of everything. No. Thank you for the welcome back. Okay, everybody's...
I don't know how to tell you this, but if you don't think of every possible combination of ow 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 that there could possibly be and add it to the filter, then hostage dies.
Oh no! Fuck. So many people have died this stream. No! No! Alright, time to get back to it. We've already had a series of murders 4 years in a row under the name of Oyashiro-sama's curse. Timing-wise, it would somewhat be somewhat interesting if I, the reincarnation of Oyashiro-sama, were killed on the 5th year. I couldn't stand to be murdered for such a whimsical reason, but such a motive actually seemed fitting. Oh yeah, like the shots from like above Hinamizawa are always so nice.
They're gorgeous.
Yeah, they're so pretty. Ironically, I would have to suspect Takano, if that's the case. She's well known for being an eccentric researcher for local histories. She's only interested in the village's history because she's already knows who I am. She's doing the research based on the notion that I'm important. So she should have no reason to kill me. She would desire to keep me close to her as a research sample. It's hard to believe that she would kill her favorite toy. She might be willing to kill someone who would try to harm her little toy, though.
I will never find out no matter how hard I think. I just know that someone is definitely going to kill me.
Curveball, it's Satoshi. Okay.
I don't care about anything else as long as I can escape that fate.
No, I take it back.
I want to escape my deadly fate, but I also want all of my friends to be happy. And I want the rest of my life to be happy, too. I don't want to hide myself in the forest forever just to get away from my murderer. In fact, I've tried that once before, but I still met with the same ending. Living in the forest was a horrible experience. I think I was able to survive until July that time.
Fuck. I looked away for a second, and then I was like, oh, new thing. That might be the longest I ever lived. I smiled bitterly and finished off the rest of the orange wine in the glass. I'd have to talk to Irie again. I don't like him, but his people are my only hope. The way she keeps saying his people is so interesting to me. Does she just mean... What does she mean? I guess we'll find out.
It's getting late. I should go to sleep now.
I think so too.
Hang on, I'm reading what Esther is saying to myself first. I haven't seen any of the openings for the chapters because apparently they have spoilers in them.
Yes.
Yeah, unfortunately. So I've been avoiding those like the plague. Because I heard that was it chapter 1 that like shows Shion and Mion? Or chapter 2 in the opening? There is some opening that just shows that lists Shion and Mion as characters, and I'm so glad that
the
wasn't...
anime opening does.
The anime opening. Okay. Fucked up. That's such a good twist, and they spoil it right off the bat. They go into the back rooms of the clinic, and there's like 20 identical looking Iries there. His people.
Ew, ew.
Ew, I don't want to think about multiple Iries. Fuck, no.
They call that Epstein Island.
No! Oh. Yeah? What a fucking joke. I need to clip it. I'm sorry, we really hate Irie. He's gross. His whole joke is he's a fucking pedophile. And
He
it's
would
like
be a significantly better character if they just didn't have it.
yeah, like there's
if his
no
entire character was
there's
that
no
he's just
reason.
Kind of a tease.
He's just a creepy doctor that is too into kids, and it's like, ooh. Anyway. Hi, Hanyu. Good night.
Good night.
Uh,
I'm saying that to you specifically.
To me, specifically.
I lay down and closed my eyes, but I couldn't fall asleep right away.
Suddenly, I remembered Rena's words out of nowhere.
Do you want to read that as Rena?
It was no good when I was thinking about it on my own.
Echo.
I wasn't thinking about it on my own. I was talking it out with Hanyu.
Now I know. It's important to talk to other people. Friends have greater meaning than I thought. You can talk to them about anything. I finally realized that.
Rika, talk to your friends about your predicament. They'll believe you.
After I asked Takano for help, should I also talk to Keiichi? I've told him before in my previous lives, but he never believed me then.
Understandable why you wouldn't try that again. Oh. Could it be?
No.
Damn, okay, was that the end of the 3rd chapter? Oh my god, we've been here 2.5 hours. Not 2.5, 2 and... Oh my god. Oh! Just the 2 of us.
We can copyright strike.
Now it'll be fine. Is this me?
I can do it if you prefer.
You can do it. Welcome, Daniel.
Rika Furude always thought that there were 4 members in her family. She could clearly see all of us. Her father, her mother, and me. I guess it's Hanyu. She had no idea that I was invisible to anyone else but her. My appearance is a little different to human beings. I may otherwise look like a person, but I can't hide my horns. So it's obvious that I'm not human. I'd hoped that because Rika had seen me since she was a baby, she wouldn't be bothered by my ugly horns at all. And that hope came true. Just as chicks believe whatever they see first is their parent, Rika accepted me as a part of her family as a matter of course. Even though I have these horns, Rika and I have been close ever since the day she accepted me as her family member. I became closer to her than her parents. I couldn't even remember the last time I was able to communicate with someone. We spent all day together.
I love this song.
But her family, especially her mother, denied my existence. Since her mother so strongly denied me, Rika and her mother became distant. Rika didn't learn certain things that many children learn from their mothers. That's why I taught her instead. It's kind of ironic how that made her mother resent Rika even more. Rika used to fight with her mother a lot because of how she talked. I guess she picked up some bad habits from me. Besides the fact that she didn't get along with her mother, Rika was a pretty normal girl. She was just like Satoko. She loved running around in the woods and doing mischievous things. However, in June 1983, Rika's life was taken. All we want is a happy life for Rika. My power only allows us to search for the path leading to that. It's awful to repeat the same tragedy over and over again. Although it's devastating, we can still find happiness within this endless world. Rika Furude's destiny is a tragic dead end. But I'm secretly enjoying the fact that I get to spend more time with her than what normal people can enjoy. It's not just Rika. They may not see me or hear me, but being with Satoko, Mion, Rena, and Keiichi is also very fun. I can never be one of them, but I can still be by their side.
Wow. Ugh. Ugh. I'm trying to think if I have any thoughts to, like, go over before we jump into the next chapter. But not really. Not anything that we haven't covered already. At the very least. But I don't think we're gonna finish the next chapter, but we could at least start the next chapter, maybe? Unless you want to, like, do a end the stream earlier, way earlier than usual. But
No, I'm happy to keep going.
Let's go a little bit longer. Let's go a little bit longer.
who is it? Rika? Yes, okay. Ah! Jump scare. It's you.
Hello. I'm surprised
Hello.
to see you here on a day other than Sunday.
I have something I want to ask Takano. Is she here today?
No. She must be on a date with Risa-san. Ah, I wish I had a date too.
Risa? Is that Tomitake?
Probably.
Probably. That sounds like a woman name. That's fucked up to say of me.
What?
Okay, I guess we're getting an answer.
Why do you call him Risa? I don't understand.
You should ask him yourself. It was a small mistake I made when we first met. It was funny how he reacted.
I don't get it. That's what nicknames are all about, though.
He had to be there.
He had to be there.
What did you want to talk to her about? I'll see her at the meeting tonight, so I can take a message if you want.
Thank you very much. But I'd rather talk to her directly. 'Cause I fucking hate you.
I see. Alright. I should get back to my work now then.
Are you not seeing any patients today?
I've been busy with paperwork for the meeting tonight. I've been preparing it for a while, but I didn't have enough time. I'll get in trouble if it's not finished in time.
Aren't you busy coaching the baseball team too? You have so much energy.
I'm such a busy guy. I've been looking for a cute maid who would take care of the chores and help me with other work, but I've had no such luck.
Because you're a freak.
He laughed and looked at his watch. He seemed to be in a hurry.
Do you have any idea where Takano is right now?
They're probably going around to different places in the village. I know that they always meet at the shrine. She left not too long ago, so she might be somewhere near there.
I looked at the clock on the wall. I must have just missed her. This was no time to be chatting with Irie.
Thank you very much. I'll try the shrine.
So true, Yomo.
Yeah. Yeah.
You shouldn't bother those lovers, since they only see each other 4 times a year.
He smiled mischievously and waved his hand in goodbye. I headed back to the shrine. I was going to park my bike by the stairs that led to the shrine grounds. Satoko and I are the only people who park our bikes there normally, but I saw more than 10 bikes there today. People must be gathering at the convention room. There are more and more meetings when the Watanagashi festival draws closer. Seeing all these bikes reminded me that summer is nearly here. Most of the bikes were old and beat up. However, I saw 2 unfamiliar ones parked there. They were sporty mountain bikes with the same design but different colors. They must belong to Takano and Tomitake. I went up the stairs to look for the 2 of them, but I couldn't find either. Was there any place with a great view for taking pictures?
You'd think Ryukishi could have dropped that bit like this late in. No, he had to commit to it, apparently. Fucking freak.
I tried looking in places like that, but I still couldn't find them. So I started looking based on what Takano might be interested in.
I don't know why it's so prevalent in, like, even in anime and manga today, to have some character whose whole bit is, I'm a pervert. Like,
I am the pervert.
I am the pervert. And, like, I think it's fine to have characters that are perverts. Because, like, if you've ever seen Dungeon Meshi, look at Laios from Dungeon Meshi. He is a pervert, but good. Like, done well and funny. Because he's a pervert.
Wholesome pervert.
He what?
The wholesome pervert.
It's not even wholesome. He's just a pervert because he's like into, like, I need to eat monsters. Yeah. And he's like totally horny about it. You know he is. And like, You can make your media like that. You can make characters that are huge perverts about like whatever. But why does it always have to be I sexually assault women or children a lot of the time? And it's like,
Or both.
or both. And it's like, buddy, that's never funny. It's old and gross and never funny. It's never been funny. I'm tired.
An outsider looking in opinion of it that I can think of is that Japan is very old-fashioned and has a it's a common joke to be like, I'm sorry, Shinzo Abe, this will not help Japan's declining birth rate. So that leads me to believe that they have like an aging populace. And if everything's so old-fashioned and it's a lot of old people in the populace, then I guess like the prevailing attitude is just like what was acceptable back then, TM. And that's kind of been foisted into the common cultural zeitgeist even in the modern day. And this isn't to say thing when Japan, pugging, it's different. It's just like kind of the way things have turned out.
Yeah. And also, like, it's just what's popular is people love it when there's perverts in anime, I guess. There's none of that stuff in Dot Hack. I swear I remember Dot Hack having gross pervert character, but I don't remember Dot Hack very well, personally. I could go on an even longer tangent, but, you know, I'll do it real quick. One character that comes to mind when I think of, like, the pervert, sort of, like, archetype, old man pervert especially, is, there's a character in Ranma 1/2. I feel like I've brought him up before. Happosai. And when I was a kid, I thought his whole shindig was, like, hilarious, but half of it was because he was a perverted old man who stole panties. And nobody could kill him. And that was the funny part to me. They would put him, he was a tiny little gremlin creature, and they put him in a box, like an unbreakable box, wrap it in chains, and bury it in the ground. And then be like, yes, he will never escape that. And they turn around and he's there. And they're like, fuck! And it was funny to me. This gross pervert, get rid of him! Everyone hates him! It was funny. That bit was funny, and I wish they would do that with Irie. Just bury him in the earth.
Put him in a box. And bury that box in the ground.
Bury that box 100 feet deep. Do it! I love Ranma 1/2. Anyway, let me continue. I'm sorry for all my tangents. I have ADHD.
Well, you love your tangents.
People love the tangents, so I don't want to force them. I want to like be natural with them, but you know. I started looking based on what Takano might be interested in. I could only think of one place. The talker.
The thing with Ryukishi is that it feels like he realizes this flavor of joke sucks ass because Umineko has 3 or 4 moments at absolute most across like 100 hours, while Higu does it constantly. This is true. There is one specific character who does it a couple of times, and everyone is just kind of uncomfortable about it.
Yeah. It really, like, depends on the context of, like, the narrative,
sure.
I think. Yeah. Oh, the woman! Okay,
It's your girl!
Okay, I don't know what's gonna happen with this scene, but do you want to take narration as I'm Takano and Rika speaking voice?
Let me sit up.
Because my Takano and Rika narration voice are, like, too close also, and I don't want to talk too much. Anyway.
It's fine.
How is it, Jiro-san?
Oh, we have Tomitake, too.
It's a pretty simple lock. All I need is the right tool. I should be able to open it in a minute.
We got into this... the lead into this scene felt so sexual. Everything about it. How is it? Okay, alright. Fuck.
They're fucking right here.
They're fucking.
You can do that? You open the lock to my heart, but that's not the only thing you're good at, huh? I'm going to curse you!
Yes, you.
The two of them jumped in surprise as I suddenly appeared in front of them.
Hello, Rika-chan. It wasn't nice of you to scare us like that.
It's not nice to try and open the ritual storehouse's lock either.
She's right, Takano-san. We can't do something like that.
Tomataki conceded right away, but Takano was stubborn. She made up excuses to try and fool me. Based on my previous lives, I knew just how much interest she had in the storehouse. It was actually rather impressive how hard she tried to cover that up. The ritual storehouse is full of the remainder of the dark history of Onigafuchi. It contains bloody and vicious tools that Takano is fascinated with. She should have a good idea as to what those things are inside the storehouse based on what she's been researching. She was making up some story about cultural treasures and such, but it was obvious that she was just making excuses. Tomatake also seemed impressed, listening to Takano's phony justifications. In the past, I've tried to conceal what was inside of the storehouse from Takano because I don't want her spreading information about the holy and brutal traditions they used to have in the Onigafuchi village. It would be a disgrace. As a member of the Furude family, I can't let that happen. Looking at the history of Onigafuchi in the way Takano does is a painful thing for Hanyu as well. For Hanyu, the ritual storehouse is a special place. I don't know what's so nice about being surrounded by those scary ritual tools, but she feels cozy when she's surrounded by the smell of old times. The storage is like Hanyu's hideout. When I can't see her, she's usually relaxing in there.
It was her.
I don't want Hanyu's happy place to be turned into the bloody, horrifying den of evil Takano believes it to be. That's why I've been keeping Takano away from the ritual storehouse. Come to think of it, why am I so mean to her? Is it because I hate her? I should stop feeling that way. I have to keep in close contact with Takano and Tomatake. I won't give up just because it didn't work before. I'm going to try one more time. This world is different from the other ones. I might be able to change their fate, which in turn might change my own.
Hanyu, I'm thinking about showing the ritual storehouse to Takano.
Hello? Hanyu made an irritated face. Takano will lose herself in ecstasy as she sees what's inside of there. She'll run around spreading rumors of the bloody history of Onigafuchi. Hanyu wasn't too excited about that prospect.
I'm not trying to curry favor with Takano, but I think it might give me a chance to talk to her. Takano holds on to grudges, so if I'm mean to her now, she might not listen to me later.
Hello. I understand that Hanyu doesn't want her inside this holy place. But she can't do anything more than be irritated about it. I'm the only one who can make the ultimate decision. Besides, she'll forgive me if I promise to eat something sweet later.
Takano, if you will keep it a secret, I'll let you in.
Really? Inside the ritual storehouse? You don't mean inside an emergency shelter, right?
I mean it. I'll let you into the ritual storehouse.
You mean this storehouse? Inside of this building?
I'm not trying to trick you or anything. I'll let you inside. Nipa!
Only the knee part came through, so it was just like, knee.
Ni-
Look at Takano saying it. Oh, Nipa? Oh,
She's so happy. She's autisming all over the place.
oh my god.
I'd never seen such a big smile on her face before. Now this is a miracle. I'm seeing this face for the first time in 100 years. Tomatake must be feeling the same way. His image of Takano was slowly falling apart as we spoke, I'm sure. No, maybe he just found a new side of her to love instead.
Aw.
I'm surprised that Takano is actually such a funny person.
Communication is important. It's sometimes so hard to tell what people are all about.
We remained there and watched Takano spinning in delight for a while. Hi, Yoma.
Oh, if I could figure that out, I would love to do that. If I can find a good clip of Takano saying Nipa.
This is a secret, so no one can see us going inside.
You're right. I'll try and calm her down.
I'll go get the keys now.
By the time I came back with the key, Takano was totally calm again. She was obviously trying to hide how gleeful she was, though. But I thought she was a mature lady, but she might still be a kid at heart. I think they called that something like gap moe.
No.
I picked that term up at some point from Keiichi, but I'm still not sure how it's used.
I don't either.
Well then, Takano and Tomitake, before we go inside, you must promise me something. Otherwise, you can't go in.
Of course. You're willing to break the rules to open the Forbidden Storehouse for us. We'll keep our promises.
Takano-san, you have to take this seriously.
I am taking it seriously.
My image of Takano is falling to pieces right now.
Same here. Her market is crashing all over the world.
The Takano stocks are going fucking down.
The Takano stocks are down. My monkey's gone. Sorry.
Rena said it before. It's not a good idea to think about problems all on your own. I always hated that crazy part of Takano, and I didn't want to be close to her. But I never thought she could act this way. She was acting almost like Rena does when in her cute mode. Had I known that she was as funny a person as this, I wouldn't have felt resentment toward her. I realize how important communication can be.
I like how so much of this chapter so far, and chapter 6 to an extent, is about like fucking talk to each other, and you will prevent disaster.
It's true. It's true.
It's actually very like this feels like definitely something Ryukishi, who was a previous like child services like officer I don't know, you know, child protection services would come up with. Like, this is the moral of the story: fucking talk to each other and everything will be fine. Nobody will go crazy and stab you. Yay.
First of all, you have to promise me you won't tell anybody that you went inside the storehouse. Do not tell anyone.
Of course I won't. I'll promise.
Takano put her hands to her chest.
Wow.
She also forced Tomitake to do the same. It was funny to watch Tomitake try to keep up with Takano, too.
Also, you can't damage anything inside the storehouse.
Of course not. Is it okay if I take pictures?
You can, but I'll charge 100 yen per picture.
What? How much money do you have on you right now, Jiro-san?
If you pay me 10,000 yen, you can take all the photos you want.
That's a good deal. I'll take it. Jiro-san!
Maxing out daddy's credit card, Jesus Christ.
I'm
I'm sorry, kitten. The Takano market's in shambles. I can't afford this.
Somebody help me, my family is dying. Because she wants to take pictures of ritual torture devices. Implements, yes.
Cow tools.
What?
Have you never seen the Cow Tools comic?
Cow tools! That's what you said. I didn't know what you said. I have
paid
seen.
me the money for real.
For real.
Hanyu seemed excited knowing that the money could be used for buying desserts. Used for goods and services. Oh, Takano is such a nice person.
You're so greedy.
I finally got approval from Oyoshiro-sama, the master of the storehouse. We'd have no more problems now. The ritual storehouse is behind the building with a convention room. Sometimes people come out for a cigarette break. I can't let anybody see us entering. You're good. No one's around. Tomitake checked out the scene and gave me the signal to go ahead. I nodded at him and unlocked the door. I pushed open the heavy door just far enough for us to sneak inside.
It'll look suspicious if you wait outside like that.
What? I can come inside too? He seemed surprised that I was asking him to come inside with us. Tomitake, of course, wasn't particularly interested in what was inside the storehouse.
I actually just added that one, Esther, like 10 minutes before stream.
I expected his surprised reaction.
Jiro-san, Rika-chan is telling you to come inside. Come on now.
Alright. Tomitake squeezed inside as Takano urged him.
Takano saying that just made me go a little, alright. Okay. Okay.
Takano saying what specifically?
She said you could come inside. I'm sorry. Stop. You must read the narration. Oh, it was so
I
faint.
turned the light on and closed the door, and then I put the chain on from inside.
No, don't ask me what that means. You know what it means.
It's when he wants Takano to come inside. What else?
God damn it!
You're locking us in?
Me getting excited over my own sexy anime woman voice. Distant angelic orchestra hit.
Just so that a bad kitty cat won't sneak inside, you know?
Are you talking about me?
Yes, kitten. I'm sorry.
Takano, a cat is supposed to go all meow meow.
Do it now.
Nipa!
Holy shit.
I'm like, hang on. I can't press my hotkeys right now. Because I would fuck with the game. So, I was gonna turn to blushing mode, but I can't. Alas, you all just have to know that my face is probably really red right now.
What do you mean?
If you don't act like a cat, I'm not going to let you see what's in here. Oh, holy shit! I brought cat ears and a collar with a bell for you, too! Rika, if you don't put them on... Oh, what is... what the fuck?
I'm lightheaded.
She is reaching through time to grab you specifically by the throat.
Hello?
The shrine storehouse has 2 doors so that people can't see inside when the first door is opened. At the moment, we were inside the entry chamber. The real storehouse is in the room beyond. What? That's a bad joke, Rika-chan. You wouldn't really.
Huh? What the hell? I'll do it if I have to. Oh! You're testing me to see how devoted I am to my research, aren't you, Rika-chan? Fine. If that's what you want, then I'll wear cat ears, bloomers, and a tail, crawl on all fours before an empty milk bowl, and beg. Holy fuck, I can't read that in that voice!
Yes, you can. This is an adult woman.
I'm like sweating.
It's just acting.
No,
Go on, read
no.
the line. Read the line so it's on record for recording for all time. I'll do it if you want me to.
No, I'm doing it! No, Jam said to do it. I'm not gonna do that now. This yucks, fuck!
GM, you ruined it for everybody.
You ruined it! No.
Please let me drink your milk, master.
I need you to know that really hurt to do. That clapping hurt so bad.
Ow! No!
She definitely would have joined the club if she was around our age.
Oh my god.
I agree. Hey, remember how they said shredded stocks fell like snow on Wall Street during the Great Crash? Takano's value right now reminds me of that.
I don't know. It looks like it's going way up to me.
It's going up for me. Oh.
Bring it on, Rika-chan. I'm doing Rika's voice.
Bring it on, Rika-chan. Are you sure I only have to wear the ears and the collar?
Don't sound so desperate. Oh, goddamn. This door isn't even locked. See, push and it opens.
I'm gonna throw up.
Really? My dear, how shameful of me. That makes it more exciting.
Tomatake has no sense of humor. He just turned off a lot of viewers who were looking forward to seeing Takano in the cat outfit. We're all against you, man!
It's so meta.
Anyway, he's right. You just have to push it. Nipa!
The hoarsest nipa ever.
Are you, like, good?
No? I don't think I've ever gotten, like, all the
next
blood
time
is
I
in my
have-
head.
The next time I have money, I'm doing, like, the commission thing that you have where it's like, let me draw something for myself, but my stipulation is going to be it has to be Takano.
Oh. Oh, fuck. Oh. She's so hot. Oh, no. Okay. Continue the VN.
Once we went through the door, we found ourselves inside the storage area. There were no windows in there, so it was completely dark, even during the day. Also, don't think that I missed you being thirsty over Jiro, Yoma. I saw that, and you're right. There were several light bulbs hanging from the ceiling, but they were dim, and their light only exaggerated the darkness inside.
Tomatake is like a hot man.
He is a hot man.
He is a hot
Oh,
man.
Yoshida-sama never happened. Total fabrication. Yoshida-sama statue and the altar dominated the center of the room. That's really hard to say. Yoshida-sama statue.
Yeah.
They were surrounded by tons of ancient torture implements. We didn't do our exercises before stream. They were all over the floor, walls, and ceiling. Whoa!
Cass! Cass! Ah! Ah!
That's so many fucking people.
Ah! Ah! Thank you, Cass, for your raid. How was your software and game development stream? Oh my gosh, you just came in after I got lightheaded from how hot this woman was. I'm sorry. Wow. Oh. I sure am on a part in chapter 7. We're in the ritual storehouse right now. Hello, welcome everybody. How was your stream? Welcome on in. But hello to those of you who do not know me. I am Spoonie, the spooky cat. Here you'll find all things wacky, weird, creepy, and wet. Anyway. I can't recover. Anyway, I stream horror games. This is Higurashi. It's a horror game. It's also a funny little anime game, but it is both at the same time. It's a visual novel. Thank you for the follow. So if you are into horror games, especially indie horror games, does Higurashi is considered an indie horror game. It's just Ryukishi who made it, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an indie horror game. It's just a very well-known indie horror game. Then you're in the right place. Welcome. Hope you enjoy your stay. I'm here with my friend Cal. He is the dog over here. And we are voicing anime characters together. Yes. Oh, is that what was happening? I mistook flushed for mild distaste. No. I was very flustered and I was I'm lightheaded still. Anyway, I was not mildly distaste. Takano's my favorite. She's hot. Sorry. Do I need a drink?
She is hot. Some of the art that I've seen of that woman, my goodness. And you know what? None of you people get to see any of it because you're chatters and I'm God here. Anyway, it looked like a torture room rather than just storage for tools intended for one. This is amazing. Tomitake was rendered speechless. They were nothing like those fake torture implements that they might have seen in a wax museum or someplace like that.
They're actually torture implements. Okay.
The tools in this room are the genuine articles. I never like to think about it. Oh god, I'm losing connection.
Uh-oh. You good, buddy?
Your end of the stream is like real.
No. Okay, let me check my connection then. It says it's fine. Hang on. Oh, you want me to restream to you?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me do that. Let me do that real quick. Sorry, guys.
There we go. Oh, I just shared the game. You have to be able to hear the nipas. That's
I do.
important. Okay. How's it now?
It's still really choppy.
Might be the lack of Discord Nitro.
I mean, it
Yes,
was fine
thank
for the
you.
rest of the stream.
That's weird. That's weird. Okay, maybe I'll try streaming just the game to you. I'm sorry, you won't hear the nipas now.
Olive.
But if I mean, you're not gonna see any choppiness because it's a visual novel. But
Yeah.
we're here now.
I never like to think about it, but I'm sure some of them really were used. These authentic tools always have a big impact on those who can see them.
Oh, thank you for the donation, Miss La. I appreciate that.
When's the last time y'all have restarted Discord? This morning. I turn my computer completely off every time I go to bed.
Yeah, same.
But Tomatake was the only one who was shocked, since he was the only normal person in the room. Takano's eyes were sparkling. She was taking pictures while meowing like a cat.
Oh my god.
This place isn't special to me. Of course, I know I'm supposed to treat it as a holy place, but I'm so used to seeing all these things after coming here countless times since I was little. To me, it's nothing but a storehouse with a lot of old stuff inside. As for Hanyu, she says it's the only place for the air from the only place the air from times past lingers in this present day, so she actually finds it comforting. I get in a good mood when I come here, because Hanyu gets in a good mood. This is a relaxing place for her. As I watch Tomatake's reaction, I notice how totally off my values are from normal people. Takano's reaction seems more natural to me in a sense. Hanyu seemed to be bothered by Tomatake's reaction too. Maybe it was a bad idea to let him come inside after all. Not like I could kick him out at this point. Hanyu and I sat in a cushion in front of the altar and watched Takano dance with childish glee while Tomatake made touching efforts to keep up. I wonder why they made so many torture implements. The whole purpose of torture is to make people confess something, right? Why was it necessary for them to have so many?
Jiro-san, do you know that there are 2 ways to threaten people with torture implements? The first one is to inflict pain on the victim. The other way is to threaten the victim by just showing him the tools. In that sense, having a countless number of them can give tremendous fear to the victim.
I've heard that torture requires skill. I suppose it's really hard to hurt people without killing them. Tomatake acted like he's having a conversation with Takano, but his voice was obviously unsteady.
Some Western torture implements were so vicious that they really used it on the victim. They would have killed him instantly. That if they really used it on the victim, they would have killed him instantly. To be precise, there are 2 types of torture implements. First, there are simple tools that are simply used to make the victim confess. The other type is for entertaining those who are watching the torture. Like the rat cage one. That's my favorite medieval torture device. I'm frustrated that some people can't tell the difference between these 2.
Let me ask you, what are you trying to gain from the victims by using these tools? Tomatake asked me that. He must have thought that Takano would say something far more scary if he asked her. He's forgetting that I'm just a little innocent girl.
I think they were forcing their victims to obey the rules of Onigafuchi Village. That's what I believe. Am I right?
Yes, you are. Most of these tools were never built for actual use. They were simply displayed in front of the villagers to intimidate them. And that's why there are records saying that when they actually tried to use them, some of them were the wrong size or simply malfunctioned.
So they really did use some of them then. That's not a pleasant story.
Yeah, Takano's entire deal is she is like hyper fixated on the dark past of the village they're in. And like she is super obsessed with like the occult, and she's like horny about it, and I'm like, oh girl, I get you. I understand you. So that's why I was like freaking out, because I'm like, oh my god, the hottest character is what
She's Autismo Supreme and was kind of created in a fucking lab to directly hit Spoonie's interests.
Yeah, I also like hot nurses. Looks around.
Laser targeted.
Laser targeted for me. Ugh. Anyway, Tomitake.
I read this line.
Oh, never mind. My turn.
Some people were not just not obedient, despite the threat of Oyashiro-sama's curse.
Hey, Rika-chan, are you sure that these tools are mainly used to intimidate people in this village? I've heard that these were used for cooking and dissecting during the real Watanagashi.
Hanyu was making a frustrated face. Tomitake for Sona when. I think it'd be some form of raccoon.
Aw.
She didn't want to remember the dark history of Onigafuchi village. People performed countless torture ceremonies in front of her, claiming that they were doing it in her name, the name of Oyashiro-sama. She asked them not to do that, but no one was able to hear or see her.
No comment. Nipa!
She always talks to me about it, too. Long ago, the villagers of Onigafuchi would receive a divine message, go down to the foot of the mountain, kidnap people, and eat them, right? I wonder why they did that.
Hungry.
Was it a display of force or something?
I believe it was a type of ceremony to make them all realize they were higher on the food chain. The greatest outspoken reasons Onigafuchi forbade intermingling with outsiders were that the village was a holy land, and they were
Can I go to cannibalism rant?
Can I finish my line first?
Yes, of course.
And do your cannibalism rant. And they were transcendents, greater beings than humans. Mingling with tainted humans will bring corruption. That's what they were taught. So they probably needed to reaffirm their idea that they were above humans at regular intervals.
Okay, tell me about your cannibalism.
In so much of like cannibalism fiction and stuff, the cannibal in question is always like, oh, it's about the thrill of the chase, and I like scaring the shit out of my victims before I kill them and eat them. The darkest state of me, animal I have become. That kind of shit.
Yeah.
And it's just like, why the fuck are you doing that if you're going to eat them?
Mm-hmm.
It's like common butcher's knowledge that if your prey or animal is stressed the fuck out, it tastes worse.
Mm-hmm.
It just tastes like shit because of all the stress hormones. So why are you doing this fucking wolf hunter predator shit? It's just gonna taste bad. Your fucking people burger is gonna taste like ass.
I thought it tastes better.
No, stress hormones make shit taste way worse.
Oh.
Way worse.
That's why we got like, what is it, Wagyu beef? Is that the beef where they like pamper the fuck out of the cows and then the meat tastes real good?
Probably.
I think that's what that is. See, I just recalled in Beastars. No, in Beastars Beastars they did say that. They're like, we have to calm you down, make sure you're not stressed because you taste worse when you're stressed out. So we got to give you a nice hot bath and all that shit.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so I remember now. But like, I'm thinking of this because I swear I read somewhere that cats will like play with their food like a mouse, to specifically stress them out so they taste better. But I could be hallucinating that. I could be. Maybe fear makes it taste better.
I mean, stress, fear, it's all kind of the same part of your amygdala.
Yeah.
Whoa.
But, like, no, if you are a person, stress hormones will make shit taste significantly worse.
Yeah, also people can't digest people meat.
No, you'll just get sick.
Yeah, there's specific like berries. I think there's like a fruit that you can eat though, and then you can digest people meat. Do with that information what you will. Okay?
Fuck all.
Yeah.
Because even if I was inclined that way psychologically, which I'm very much not, it is just so much simpler to go to McDonald's, dog.
Okay, no. Have I asked you the weird hypothetical that I ask a lot of people?
What?
If you had to get like a limb amputated, like say a hand or a foot or an arm, just in general, if you had to get something like amputated for some fucking reason, if you were able to like get that thing iced and taken home with you, would you eat it?
No, because it's me.
Why? What does that have to do with anything?
I don't want to eat myself.
Yeah, you do.
It's nasty.
No,
No, I don't. I really don't.
See, like, if I was given that opportunity, I'd be like, I just want to know. Because guess what? It's not illegal. Did you know this?
I
If-
did. I feel like we've had this conversation before.
Yeah,
least this
that's-
part about like it's not illegal to eat yourself.
It's not illegal to eat amputated meat.
I thought you were gonna ask me what part would you want amputated.
No.
Because I had an answer ready for that.
What if you mess it up
Um,
and cook it badly? You'd get sick and you'd get better and you'd be fine.
You regret it forever. Yeah.
But you'd at least know what human meat tastes like in a moral, I guess, way.
I wouldn't want to eat myself because that's grosser to me than eating another human. Like eating a human in general is kind of gross to me
Uh-huh.
because I'm just not that psychologically inclined.
Uh-huh.
Eating myself is worse than that.
I mean, yeah, there's a lot of weird like psychology behind it, like that would make somebody not want to do it. I understand. But me, I'm a freak, and I'm like, why not? Chew on my cuticles. Yeah, that's different. It's not the same. I'm talking about meat. I think it'd be
a me steak.
I think it'd be interesting to get a taste of what the plants will eventually. Yeah. Also, I'm like terrified because Takano is the info dump queen. That this scene is gonna go on for hours. So I'm like, do we try to get through this scene and then finish the stream? But then I'm like, oh god, the last time we were here 3 hours. Ah!
That's nice. I'm happy to like stop here roughly, just because I'm getting kind of tired.
Yeah, same. I feel the whole like Takano mishap like caused my headache to come back.
Oh no.
It's not bad, but I feel it, and I'm just like,
Yeah. It's like exhausting to have a minor headache. When you have like a major headache, it's like, well, this is my life.
Mhm.
But like when you have a minor headache, you think this could get better or worse, and you
The
don't know
worst.
which one it is.
Yeah.
So it's stressing you out,
Uh-huh.
and it makes you so tired.
Yeah, no, I'll be fine. Like it's really not that bad, but I think this is a good place to
Yeah.
Oh, it's not a good place. We're in the middle of the ritual storehouse, but it's okay.
Amputated stuff could also be like from cancer and sure, which I'd argue isn't worth the risk.
Yeah.
It also seems like weirdly self-destructive, but maybe I'm reading into it too much. Yeah, no, that's not the hypothetical. The hypothetical is more just like, A, are you okay with cannibalism? B, are you okay with auto-cannibalism? Is most of the like
Yeah. Like if
thought exercise here.
if it was safe to eat, would you do it? Would you try? I don't know. This is a hypothetical I bring up a lot because I just find it fascinating personally, and I also read a story of a dude who did that, and I thought it was interesting. I was like, you know what? What is so morally wrong about doing this?
I mean, people like take away their placentas and eat them. It's not much different.
That's what it's for. That's actually what it's
not much
for.
different to me
Yeah,
than that.
that is what.
I just
Yes, the foot tacos. Yes, Opus knows what I'm talking about. Sorry, go ahead.
I just don't. I just think it's kind of nasty.
I mean, it is.
Yeah.
It's an interesting hypothetical exercise. But I also heard a story of. Hang on, let me just switch to stream ending, and I'll leave on this note. I have saved. Okay.
I do wonder if I find like cannibalism slightly less gross than most other people do, because it's like I watched the Walking Dead game when I was a kid, and there's like a major plot point early in that shit about like
people resorting to cannibalism on a farm. And like, yes, it was gross and horrifying and it's presented that way,
Mhm.
but also like I was 12 and my sponge brain was like, oh yeah, plot point, whatever.
Yeah, plot point, whatever.
So now I'm just like, I think about people doing cannibalism and I'm just like, that's not for me. I think probably you shouldn't be killing people, but
No.
on the whole, like it doesn't like put the horror in me.
Yeah. I'm trying to find a good raid target. There are a few people that I never get to raid.
Target. I
Tar-
wonder
tar-
if kids getting told about the Donner's party does that too. I don't know, maybe. This is like in your face, though. You get to watch it happen rather than just like hearing a story about a thing.
yeah. Let me see your chai.
Good stream. Good stream.
Good stream.
You're right.
Good stream.
We got to one of my favorite scenes, which is the wine scene.
That was good. I like that.
Yes.
Oh, Yori just started. It's been
Whoa.
Yori just started. Let's go say hi to Yori. It's been a bit.
One last ad break in. Oh my.
Oh, it's fine. We're leaving. Alright, guys, if you don't already follow Yori, they are a good panda. Red panda and sometimes dragon. Oftentimes dragon. I think I've seen them be like a dragon most of the time now. But thank you. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for joining.
Thank you.
Sorry we are injured and full of worms in the brain. Would have gone like another hour, honestly, but I'd rather not.
exhausted.
I'd rather not hurt ourselves.
Yeah.
All right. Yori's playing Tunic.